What's up, Fight Risers? Welcome to the debut episode of the BLKO Extra Inning Showcase. This was such a community endeavor to get this show together. We had a couple technical difficulties before getting this started, but we're all good now. I want to give a huge shout out to Hamjam doing so much work on the production side of things, making this happen. Image Omega coming together over the weekend and like slamming through all the assets that we needed. We couldn't have done this without them. So thank you so much, Hamjam and Image Omega. But hey, you're here. If you are drunk and just stumbled into the stream and don't know what the heck I'm talking about, Big League KO is our month-long Street Fighter 6 league. It's run completely in the FightRise Discord. Every fighter who registers is put into balanced pools of 8 players, and they're given 2 first to 5s each week to complete at their own schedule. They work it out with the other opponent. And at the end of 4 weeks, we get the top fighters into a single or double limb bracket, and they fight for cash. It's actually a ton of fun. So if you want to join us for the next season, head to fightrise.com/discord. We'd love to have you. It's an amazing community. If you're looking to level up in Street Fighter 6, I can't think of a better place to do it than in the FightRise Discord. But we are running a little bit behind, so I want to get things started as soon as we can. This show is truly a community effort. Like I said, we've got some of my favorite community members commentating tonight, and we actually have 2 blocks of commentators. But in this first block, the myth, the legend, Satoru, welcome onto the stream.
Thank you for having me, my man. It's always a pleasure.
And I see you have been kicking ass in BLKO, so it is definitely an honor to have you on and commentating some matches here.
Thank you. We're doing our best out here, man.
Yeah, and his partner, Obi-Wan, our only hope. Obi-Wan, thank you for joining us as well.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Look forward to some great matches tonight. So
yeah, for sure. And how is your BLKO going?
It's been good. Some very close matches, and I'm getting ready for next week. I've got 2 very tough opponents, and it's a lot of fun. So,
all right, awesome. This is your 3rd season too, right?
Yep, I've done every one. I look forward to it a lot.
That's awesome. Yeah, so definitely keep coming to these. I love having you involved, and you're moving up in those brackets. I noticed that too, so definitely great job there. Let's see all of our matches that we've got planned for tonight. This was kind of a secret in the Discord because we wanted to build up some hype here. And in our first block, we've got Foxloaf versus Ash2112. Pretty close match. Can't wait to show that off. Japnu versus Kalefen. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. I should have asked him before. That's actually an EU match. It's going to be a great one. Hornhead versus Exolotl in our first block. So that's the one that Satoru and Obi-Wan are going to be commentating very shortly. And I say, let's get right into it, to the tail of the tape. And guys, I'm going to leave it to you.
All right. So we got pretty sick matchup here already. We have Kimberly and Ken by Foxloaf and Ash, 2 pretty mainstay fight risers. All of us out here doing our best, leveling up as we go. And we got the diamond bracket coming up here. Just looking at the stats here, obviously, it is the first week, so we don't really have any win percentages to display for the time being. But I think the standing here is reflecting seeding for the first week, or it might actually end up being the results from the end of the first week, since we're in week 2 now, real time. But just looking at the ranked win percentage here, it's kind of what you would expect. Everyone and their mother plays against Ken, but not many people, even with the recent buffs, I would argue, they're not really seeing a lot of Kimberly, and Kimberly is known to be, the who is that? There was this one streamer who called it like an iPad kid character, just pressing all these buttons, moving
801
real
Strider.
fast. 801 Strider, that's the one.
Yeah, when I look at this matchup, I see 2 characters who really have a lot of tools that can be tough to deal with. So Kimberly, of course, has a lot of stuff that she can mix you up with. And Ken has obviously Jinrai, Dragon Lash, all those things. And Kim not having a DP, some of that Ken stuff can be a little bit harder to deal with. So I'll be interested to see the play of that. And then both characters' game plan is really focused around getting to the corner. So I think the winner of this is going to come down to who can get in the corner, who can apply that pressure and win.
Yeah, I really want to see the setups that both of them have in the corner, as Obi said. Ken, I feel like, has a little bit better time getting people into the corner. It's his titular, it's his trademark in Street Fighter 6, right? It's been developing over the years, 4 to 5 to 6. Getting straight into the games. Wow, with the with the run flip kick to start the game. Yo,
No
Fox Low,
hesitation.
yeah, starting strong out here. Gets the throw going into the corner. We're already approaching the corner. Look at it go.
Wow, straight into the DI.
Yep.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, we got a note here. If you DRC late, there is no way you can interrupt that DI at all. So Foxloaf choosing an excellent time. Oh, with the great reversal bait. Foxloaf was talking about struggling to bait reversals on this character, but I'm not seeing any of that here.
Yeah.
From the way this round is starting.
Great DP. Great watching the
Excellent.
opponent reacting to what they're doing.
Yeah, we're seeing Foxloaf trying to just wait out the burnout because he is on the back foot here, but Ash getting momentum, trying to bait his own reversal. Throwing Lupin, Street Fighter 6, the heavy kick takes the round. Taking it back from half HP on the side of Foxloaf here. So good composure shown by Ash. It looked like a bit of a scramble, but what isn't a scramble against Kimberly, let's be honest.
Yeah. And what a comeback it was.
Alright, so we do have
Just
the
like
corner
that, he's back in the
established.
corner.
We want to see. I want to see a trend in the games coming up here because Foxloaf is sitting on that 3 bar. We all know Kimberly's don't like to sit on it for too long. As I'm talking about it, goes straight into the level 3. Doesn't even think about it. Ninja, Star, Cypher. Round's not over. I don't know why she's saying farewell, but getting tricky with the slide timings here as well, and the meaty jab to close out the round.
Great round by Kim. And now she has the walk speed buff going into the next.
10% damage too, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, Foxloaf is just starting really fast in these rounds. We want to see if Ash can figure out a way to adapt to the pace that Foxloaf is trying to play at. What a perfect parry. Wow! Throwing Lupin mid-screen. Remember, you can't back rise on punish counter throws. Look at, wow.
Good patience.
Imagine that was a level 3 or level 2 right there on that run step kick, but missing the opportunity just a little bit, but doesn't matter. We still get the clean hit on the parry recovery frames, level 3. First blood.
I really like how Ash played that round. Him coming at him ham pretty much the whole round. And he used that to just be patient, and especially on her wake up, and look for stuff to punish. So I think that's what took it for him.
Yeah, we're seeing here. It's what you would expect, right? We saw for a brief moment there. Ken did have the 5 punish counters in the game, and maybe that's a sign that Foxloaf might be overextending a little bit too much. We do know one of them was on an untimely parry recovery, right? We do know that it is really hard to snipe the tap parry recovery frames, but it is a guaranteed punish counter if you do manage to find it. And otherwise, we have a lot more DIs and just a really insane corner pressure coming out from Foxloaf. So it's gonna be kind of a tale on whether Ash is able to defend correctly and then reverse the momentum and keep it. Because in most Kimberly matchups, I feel like if you let Kimberly take the first hit, she is pretty favored to win the rest of the round. But because, as Obi mentioned earlier, lack of defensive tools, right? It could reverse just as easily.
And I'm wondering if Foxloaf is going to adjust and play a little bit more patient. Maybe try and bait out something from Ken. So we'll see.
Yeah, we might be seeing a little bit more of that reserved gameplay already. But Ash going in with the throw loops. Ken does have a pretty sick throw loop or strike. Nice DP. Keeping the corner here. Uh-oh, looking kind of dangerous from Foxloaf here, but D-Reps his way out of the corner. Now we're back to playing honest neutral. Oh, barely kills.
Bill got a chip.
Yeah, that was a will it kill moment for sure. Nice catching the punish there.
Oh.
You'd imagine a can setup here. Yup. Oh, what? I think.
What a read.
Wow, what a DP. That could go bad real quick. If Kim doesn't commit to that dive, whether it's a dive kicks or the dive throw, that DP just whiffs.
I'm betting Ash remembered her doing that in the first game.
Got even with the latest patch, with Kim having much better neutral buttons, Ken does have some of the best neutral toolkit in the game out of his normals. So we're probably gonna see Ash trying to fish a little bit better on the normal poking game. But whenever Foxglove gets the advantage here, he's got to make sure to never let it go. Check on the drive rush, though. Ash is ready. Is that the answer? I'm shocked. It's so hard because it's so hard to keep talking in this set for now, honestly, because like it's so tense already. Look at their health. Has their health ever ended a round not this close so far?
Yeah, very tight match. Ash did a great job of DPing her and keeping her on the ground and just waiting for those openings. But very close round overall.
Mm-hmm. You'll see here in the last game, Ash spent like 20 plus seconds in the corner. But this game, Ash is definitely trying to their best to fight their way out of the corner, stay away from it as much as they can, challenging a little more on defense so that Fox can't just take him on a train ride all the way into said corner. And we're definitely seeing that in the stats for the time being. I'd like to see that number get lower and lower as we go. Already starting the next round. Game 3, 2 up for Ash. Nice, finds the punish on the sweep this time. Something that I really find interesting about Kimberly is that a lot of her buttons look very similar. If you're not ready for the sweep, it might just look like a low forward.
Yeah, that's totally true.
Okay. Establish a corner already. And we got the DI coming out as a reaction to the parry. I wonder if you're trying to snipe those recovery frames again. Foxglove already on his way out of the corner here. Oh, something you really want to notice, and I wonder if Ash will catch on eventually. The light elbows on block, they are punishable with a jab, I believe. So Ash has been defaulting to that crouching medium punch every time. Maybe they'll catch on because I'm sure they know that they do have a lot more advantage there than the counterattack would let on.
Yeah, we're not seeing a ton of block strings from Ash. Not seeing a lot of Jinrai either. He seems to favor, both of them are getting a lot of throws. Both games that we've watched so far. But I'm wondering if we'll start seeing more Jinrai as the set moves on.
We might be seeing it really soon. Using the level 3 to secure the burnout, really smart in my opinion, and we just get the guaranteed DI here. The only way Foxglove can get out of that is to rip a super, but I don't know if they want to risk that in case they're wrong, because they don't want to go into the next round without anything. It is important to mention, Kimberly level 3, even if it whiffs, you do get the buff. But obviously we would like to see that get hit, because Kim does get Oki out of her level 3. Feeling each other out in the neutral game here. We're not seeing a lot of jump elbows from the side of Foxglove, which I know a lot of Kimberly's love to do that. Preferring to just keep it to a normal jump-in game, play more of a ground game as well. Just walking our way out. Oh, what a read!
Great bait. The way they were walking back, it's almost like they were baiting the fireball to set up the teleport. Very smart play.
Something you want to notice there. Every time Ash walked forward, Kim walked back. Every time Kim walked forward, Ash walked back, right? It's a classic tethering game from the side of Foxglove. Really shows because they managed to bait that fireball, get the hit from the better spacing that they had. And yeah, going into the 4th game soon. But look at these stats already. Ash is improving their corner defense here. Getting out of the corner real fast, enforcing these throws. Maybe they're catching something about Foxglove that...
Yeah, and getting Foxglove in the corner.
Now, again, it is really hard for Kim to get out of these corner situations. So every time you see Kim in the corner for 4 seconds, you can expect them to 8 maybe, right? We want to see if we can validate that from the stats going in. But 2-1 now on the side of Ash. Starting the game strong with the DI and might have been reading a heavy kick, might have been reading a fireball, gets the read anyway, and now we're in the corner. Nice, there it is.
Good
the early
DI.
Yep, the early DRC. Both players not trying to commit to anything too strong here because they don't want to lose their drive gauge doing something crazy. Right, great resource awareness by Foxglove though. Recognize they were over 3 bricks a drive. They can safely use the EX there without burning out. What a challenge.
I thought we'd see the level 3 there.
That's a really hard place to be. Kim's level 3 to somebody is really important because whether it hits or it chips, you still get the buff like mentioned earlier, so it might as well have hit. You know what I mean? So she gets the value no matter what as a reversal option. Oh no, yeah, that's not a real reversal. Even with EX, it's not really a real reversal. It is a potent anti-air, but no invincibility for A6. It's difficult to get out of those situations.
Not looking good for Ash. Burnout in the corner against Kim. We'll see if he can get out.
This is critical. So not getting the wall spot stun means that there's a wall spot coming up, and Ash has to react appropriately to the incoming DI. Misses the window, unfortunately, and that's a quick one from Foxlove. Well done.
Sometimes with Kim's corner pressure, it can be hard to figure out when you're knocked down, when you're left standing, when you can super, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of ways that Kim can make her pressure confusing if all you have is a super to use.
And we're seeing from the stats here, look, Ultra Instinct Kimberly. Not in the corner at all. Barely got hit. Ah, man. The adaptations coming out are fierce. I love the way that they're starting to move and feel each other out in the neutral game. Wow, the round star sweep to read the drive rush? Did I see that right?
It was.
Ash is on something right now.
Kim spacing their slides very well.
Yeah, keeping it just barely minus. Wow, a frame trap out of the slide. What a... Obi, did you just read the future? Spaced out slide to get a frame trap? Is that real? Oh, man. Great DP there. I think the crouching fierce from the side of Ken there, it would have actually missed because of the air stall from the air Tatsu. Great awareness by Foxlove there.
I think that was a good choice there. Obviously, it worked. But we haven't seen a lot of reversals from either. I think we've seen some drive reversals from Kim. Not too much from Ken at all, though.
Now we're at a one-touch situation again, but reads the reversal this time.
Maybe a little hungry that time, yeah.
When you have a character with such, less than average defense from Kimberly, right? If you see the level 1 time, you might expect to see it the next time, and that's exactly what happened. Great awareness by Ash there to just keep it tight, not overextend. They're both low on HP, right? Frame trapping with that run. So many natural frame traps from Kimberly's kit that you don't even expect to be there until you get hit.
Spacing was off there. She got the punish, and now Ken's going to try and keep her in the corner, see if he can get to close it out.
Now this is an unfortunate side effect of burning those 2 level 1s in the last round. No level 3s to get momentum back for a kill combo from Foxlove. But here we have Ash getting back in the corner, burning the level 3 to equalize the drive gauge, neutralize the health lead, keep the corner. All right, this is now Ash declaring they're going to win the round. Let's see how they do it.
Great little back step there by Ken.
Yeah,
beautiful whip punish.
Micromanagement there. Oh man. Say what you want about Ken being so solid. That was not easy to find. That small back step, as Obi said, I like to call it the Ultra Instinct shimmy. It's when you just realize that something's coming and you're ready, just in the moment like that, just to get the punish out.
And a slight movement like that can trigger your opponent to do something also. If they're just looking for something to press,
Even on a walk forward, they walk forward trying to chase the back step, and then you just smack them in the face while you're not holding back, right?
Now we're seeing Kim come back to the more aggressive style from Foxlove that was successful for them earlier in the match.
And ready immediately with the counter DI there. That was a really critical one. Given that, Ash is in the corner, but more importantly, Fox is now so low on drive, can't use EX moves to try to press the advantage like they were before. Alright, you're seeing Foxlove there. Wow, a whiff punish light DP on a sweep? Daigo?
I'm quite sure I've not seen that before. Well done.
Yeah. It gives me like old school Street Fighter 4 vibes. Daigo against that sim. Oh, what a
perfect parry.
Wow. Yeah, another drop situation looking fierce. Level 2 to turn the
Level
tides
2.
immediately. I like that. Yep.
There's the wake up DP from Ken.
Yeah, they're
the
just
Ken we know and
swinging at
love.
each other.
Oh wow!
Has it in time. One thing you do want to mention about that jump from Kim, it is almost always jabbable. I'm pretty sure it's always jabbable if you have a good standing jab. Ken definitely has one of those better standing jabs out there, so we want to see if Ash can capitalize. But great hit confirmed there from Foxlove. Recognizing the punish counter, goes to the meeting kick cross up. Getting tricky with it. That is safe. It doesn't look like it should be safe, but it is safe.
Nice
ready
counter
for the
DI.
DIs now. This is one of those things that you always tell people when they're struggling to beat, people who just DI in the corner a lot. Gotta be ready. Overwrite everything else in your brain. Get ready for that DI. Ash definitely taking note of Foxlove's game plan. What a clean neutral jump. We're gonna send to the corner. Set up. Doesn't block it this time. No conversion into the EX Tatsu, but
Great read on the neutral jump. Neutral jump shimmy beats Ken's DP, and she takes the round. And evens up the tally on the set, 3-3, I believe.
yeah, I just want to note, Foxlove did not encounter the corner once. This is not something you expect playing against Ken. They might have figured something. They might have identified real quick that the corner is not where they want to be against Ash. Ash has been doing a pretty good job anti-airing any jump outs coming out from Foxlove. Great sense there in the corner. So I want to see how Foxlove continues to press that advantage.
Yeah, and I want to see how they can, keep the pressure on, but not overextend quite as much as they did. I think a few times last game, you saw them get frustrated and throw in a DI in the corner when it was, kind of over and done with. So I think you see already a little more patience this round.
They might be feeling the pressure because we went for the BLKO first to 5. Now we're in a tournament or ranked set first to 2. Even.
Yeah.
Blocking out. It's the first run Tatsu we've seen set up. That is meaty. Oh, baiting the throw and looping. Going for the DI here. Jinrai. Shoryuken. Clean. Beautiful sequence by Ash here.
Great round by Ash. Baited out the throw tech. And punished with DI.
Yeah. That run flip again, just really hard to make anything useful out of because Kims might be psycho about it and just keep going, taking their turn, right? Even though they're like -3, I think is what it is. But the back throw here from the side of Foxlove, getting Ash back in the corner is a familiar sequence coming in. Oh, but misses the anti-air opportunity. And now Foxlove is in the corner, not where they want to be.
Nice call out with the wake up jab. I think Ash is in Fox's head a little bit with the throws right now. We've seen Kim have a couple whiff throw techs this round.
Oh, that EX Tatsu, you'd imagine that was a level 2 coming in, but you might not even need it. Go for the quick jabs. You only need 1 touch to win now. Oh, that might have been a jab attempt there. Going into the level 3 critical art. You're gonna say the line.
Save.
Say the line. Say the line.
Sit down and shut up.
Shoutouts, Juzzy. Nah.
Taking it with the chip of hell.
That's that third stroke. You got recollections of Evo Moment 37 even. I would have loved to see a perfect parry to go into that. That would have been sick.
This is great. A great set. A lot of back and forth. And coming into the final games. Looking forward to see who buckles down and takes it.
We have been seeing a lot less aggressive, drive play from the side of Ash here. Choosing to maintain that drive gauge so they have an out in case they need to EXDP and get punished maybe. Yep, you need to make sure you have drive in the back pocket when you're playing against either of these characters. They can get really impressive and chip away at your drive pretty quickly. Just like that. Wow, Ken is down a brick. All he did was block 2 buttons. Taking advantage of that EX Izuna drop. Oh, but misses the Tatsu, and now we're in a bad spot. Foxlove is the one low on drive now. There it is. There it goes. It's over so quick. What's the corner sequence here? What is it, Ash? Wow, the sense!
Incredible.
Check him, PC. Check him, PC.
And the back jump sets him up perfectly to punish. I wonder if he knew.
You gotta expect some sort of desperation play there. Wow, the last frame DI, great recognition. You're gonna take him all the way to the corner, and the next hit, you best bet there's gonna be a level 3 coming in. Oh, but the same drop!
It's the same drop.
Recovers just in time though. Ash slightly fumbling. Pressure's on. Wow, what a that's a late DP too.
And we haven't seen much Dragon Lash. We finally see one, and it gets DI'd.
And instantly. It's what everyone says, right? You see Dragon Lash, you DI it. It can be hard to spot, but Foxlove eagle-eyed.
Wow, the high-low.
So tricky.
Did not see that coming. That's why Kim can be so tricky to play against.
And now Ash does obviously want to win this game to send Foxloaf in a loss in this first week of BLKO, but never take it for granted. It is Foxloaf's Kimberly. Buffed up and everything. The music is blaring. Wow, what a jab check. Ash has not fallen for that. I think every drive rush in that situation has been checked.
Seeing a lot of confidence from both players in this round. I think
Yeah,
they
they're
want
looking
it.
to just murder each other. They're looking to just get it over with. That's going to be, finally, we get the check. Now, because Kim is already level 3'd up, don't need to be too reserved with your level 1s anymore. Oh, wow, calm walk-up throw. Unfortunate
throw.
Fox, again, with that Ultra Instinct shimmy there.
Wow,
Yes.
double tick throws off the slide. And here we are going into the last game.
Game 9. This is the place that no one ever wants to be, best out of 1. But, you know, Obi, level with me
Yeah.
here. As a commentator, this is what we want to see. They might
Yeah,
not
this
want to
is what-
see it, but this is what we want to see.
This is what we want to see. So what I want to see is who can handle the nerves, because you know the nerves are high right now. Who's going to buckle it down? Who's going to make panic moves, and who's going to punish them?
Yeah, nerve control is a skill I would argue was learned pretty late as you get more confident with your game plan as you approach the higher and higher levels of play. But even the highest level of players, man, they get nervous in these situations. But Ash looking like he's pretty composed here. What a perfect parry!
Great
Look at
parry.
this guy. Throwing looping. Welcome to Street Fighter 6. Reversal here. I imagine we see a can toss. Get that Oki going. These slides have been really ruining Ash's day. Whether there's just plus. Oh, catch the jump out.
Great
Or
little
just minus,
walkout.
rather.
Oh, what a read.
And this will probably, I don't think it will kill. Not quite, not quite. Oh,
Tick
but the
throw.
throw, that's gonna do it. Going into this round here, Foxloaf has to try to find a way to get life in the second round. We're real far away from the level 3. If the level 3 is gonna show up, it's gonna be later into the round. I want to see how Foxloaf can adjust here, trying to control themselves, rein themselves in. Oh,
The first, I think that was the first overhead of the game. Very smart to break that out.
keep those cards close to your chest until it's almost over. Wow, that was supposed to be a shimmy from Ash, I think. Misses it slightly with the spacing. Foxloaf gets another breath. Wow, the same exact sequence from earlier.
We haven't seen a lot of fireballs from Ash. Throws one and he winds up regretting it. So
Yeah, I really like this from Fox. Doesn't want to drop anything, just go straight into level 3, recover that drive gauge, get the advantage going into this. Ash, what will you do? What will you do? I know you don't want to see the last round. What will you do? Throw and loop.
wow.
Well, it wasn't a loop, but it might have been. Yeah.
And here we are, game 9, round 3.
Hold me. It's so scary. Seeing more fireballs coming out. I'm pretty sure Ash recognizes in the mashup that the fireballs might not be the greatest option, just because Foxloaf has been representing those slides a lot more. Yeah, just like we're seeing right now. These are all attempts to beat Fireball. Fox, man, already has Ash so close to the corner. Chipping away at that drive here.
Great defense there.
Oh, this could be
That's it's the second time Ash hasn't punished the D-Rev this round.
But this is going to be a level 3 for sure. Oh, but misses the level 3 again on that run step kick. It's a one-touch game for Ash, and it might be a one-touch game for Fox too, because they've got that level 3 buff coming in for the damage.
Great awareness.
It's a scramble. It's a permanent scramble from here on out. Who's gonna get it?
Beautiful.
Ash! Oh, with the calm stand fierce. Socks are right in the nose.
Many people argued that Ken's heavy punch should have been button in the ear, but it was crouch medium kick. But there we saw it take the game.
Yeah,
But
really
it was very
good.
well played by both players.
Yeah, that
I
was a
think-
fantastic set. My goodness. And unfortunately, the stats for the first couple games went into a black hole, so we didn't get to show the roll up of all of it. But I can tell you, both of those players are playing above their rank. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely.
Man, that was fire. And Foxos, I want to give him a special shout out. He's been with us. I think he was in bronze. I'm saying that correctly. He started with us, and that's one great thing about our community. I see these players growing into really fantastic players. They're eventually kicking my ass in in games, and I just love that. And Foxos is a great example of that. Someone who's been grinding and getting better at the game, and I hope he sticks with it.
That's
But
great.
we got way more matches to go. The rest of the night is all masters from here on out. So let's go to our next tail of the tape.
All right. Oh, these names. I love these names. Oh man. The EU side of BLKO coming up. We have Japnu on the classic Ryu. His Ryu strikes fear into anyone, even cross continent, even. And then we have K Lift. I'm so sorry, K, if I mess up your name. I'll just call you K from here on, yeah? We got the Kimberly coming in. I've played them a couple times, right? They Man, when they get going, they really get going. So I really love to see this matchup coming in. One of the things that I really want to see from the side of Jabnu is just how much he ends up favoring his parry game. If Kakaru is the professional parrier, Jabnu might just be the close second, man. And then we can see from the stats here, third seed coming into the EU bracket. K on the fifth seed, not far behind at all. And I did take a peek at the bracket. It does seem very close in power level. So we're going to see some excellent matches coming in. Now, again, looking at the stats, right? Ryu, you see quite often. So you're going to see Kimberly doing a pretty good time, having a blast in that classic matchup. But Kim, not so much seen. And, it's gonna show in the stats here. Even in the last game, Ash did not have a positive win rate against Kimberly. And here we see Japnu with the same thing. So I really want to see how Japnu can try to adjust to the style of Kimberly that K decides to play. And we'll see just how we end up going into it.
Yeah, and with Kim, you can see so many different styles of gameplay, from patient whiff punishing to, the more aggressive mix-up. So I'm curious to see how Kay plays the match and how Japnu responds and applies their own pressure.
Mm-hmm. All right. I just want to see a round start perfect parry from Japnu. Come on, brother. You can do it. you can get it from me, man. I love and hate the way this guy does his parries, man. He's so solid with them. All right.
Straight into the Denjin.
Immediately. That Denjin. We noticed from watching, what was that recent tournament? Red Bull Kumite? That Ryu's over there, especially the Ending Walker, would give up some Oki in favor of Denjin because Denjin is just so strong. But look at Kalefin. I had a talk with him a while ago. Psycho told him, apparently, to never tech the throw, and we're seeing Kalefin opening the round with a throw loop to start. It might have been a read against Japnu because we all know Japnu does love favoring the parries there, so throw loops might be a weakness for him. What an anti-air. Great blocked by Japnu, though, on the left-right. We're already seeing the same slide game, the mid-range slide game that we saw from the side of Foxlow from the last one, but more elbows now coming out from Kalefin. Wow.
Oh, and there you see it, the parry.
You would bet that Japnu was expecting to see an elbow or a late jump in to mix up against the elbow. And then just a calm landing to throw there. What a read by Kalefin. Going into round 2 here. Oh, these anti-airs are so sublime. You love to see it. Both extremely solid players. We're going to see that classic mid-screen safe jump from Japnu. No, favoring to get the corner carry into the side switch. Shogeki.
And Japnu's switching from a reactive wait-and-see approach to applying the pressure with a flip of a switch.
Something we want to take note of there. Japnu was very happy to take that throw. Unfortunately, does miss that very slight window, but that time he didn't want to take the throw. Kalefin waiting a little bit too long. Misses the pickup, but Japnu wanted that. Burning it all.
Wow.
Japnu.
All-out assault with the lows, and Kim eventually flinched.
Yeah, Japnu is the type to play very loosely with his drive gauge. He knows it, we all know it, gets all the setups out, even if he needs to spend 5 drive gauge to get it. Great standing fierce check there. Foregoing the Denjin charge for more pressure instead. That's that perfect parry attempt right there coming out from Japnu there. Knowing that he's -3 on the light Hashogeki.
He'll be the first to tell you he uses Hashogeki to bait out parries.
See that level 3 coming in from K. Wanted to keep the corner. Has 2 cans in the stock as well. With the level 3 buff, this is going to be really hard for Japnu if he can't find a way out. The frame chop stand heavy kick. Wow. Reads the perfect parry attempt again. I feel like these guys play each other. I feel like they play each other. Yeah, it's something that we want to really take note of.
Wow.
Japnu here missing those perfect parries. Hasn't gotten
And
a single one in the first one. K has
and
called out all of them.
and 14 throws from K. That is a lot of throws.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I think it's very clear what K's game plan is going here. It might not matter too much if he wins the neutral interactions. He might just try to defend against Japnu's onslaught of offense and then just try to throw his way out of the game. Look at these throws. So many throws. Yep, rule of 3 there. Oftentimes, on the third throw, people tend to mix it up. For some reason, it's just part of what we are as humans. But goes for the DP in order to get the damage as opposed to a heavy Tatsu to side switch. I like the idea. And now Japnu backed up in the corner. I feel like it's been 5 seconds.
Drive rush sweep.
The
Drive rush sweep with the drive rush overhead.
Yeah, Japnu might be getting a little too silly. You know, he is the first to admit sometimes he gets carried away with his offensive approach there. So, a lot of the times it works out, but K is just ready.
Yeah. I mean, when it works out, you can get in your opponent's head, too. We'll see how he keeps using that.
Was that a wake-up crouch fierce? What did it even punish counter? Japnu is getting a little hesitant on those jump-ins because they could be a fake elbow to beta DP, EX DP to stop it, get off of me. Wow, the drive rush low forward to level 3.
What a combo, what a pickup.
That is a really difficult one to get. If you're not ready for it, you might go into like a donkey kick, and then you'll miss the level 3 because of the spacing on that Hasho launch. But Japnu immediately understood the assignment, fixes the distance with that Hashogeki, slightly advances, of course, and gets to level 3 to end the round. I know he would have liked to keep it for the round, but you don't have a choice sometimes. Tight Oki pressure with the jabs into Hashogeki. Really hard to find that perfect parry on that light Hasho for sure. Set up, safe jump. Wow, what a throw tech. Yeah, and K probably looking out for the burnout here. I think he got it in time. Nice, good awareness on that drive gauge.
And showing off Kim's jumping heavy kick to get that pickup. It's got
one of the longer ones for sure.
Yeah. Kind of similar to Blanca's or JP's or Minan's.
Oh no! A mind fart from Caliphin here, but this should be... All he needs is one block. Oh, overextends for it! And Japnu, the hopping hare himself, the kangaroo, escaped the jail of ranked solo queue. Solo queue, wrong game. To come into the BLKO, showing off the hops, the Pegasus boots. But again, we're seeing here, right? Not a single parry, perfect parry out from the side of Japnu, but 9 throws.
Yeah.
It went down, but it's still 9 throws.
Yeah. It's got to be throw attempts, right?
No, I think it's connected throws, actually. I believe so.
Okay.
And it should overlap with punish counter as well, if it's a punish counter throw. Japnu catching the timing on that jump in for that crouching heavy punch anti-air from Caliphin this time. Kin to anti-airs, unless you want to burn that EX bar for the EX Tatsu, you do have to rely on that crouching elbow. So if Japnu can find a way around that, that'd be sick. What do you even do against this? Japnu is just so clean in the corner.
Yeah, the high-low, letting the Hashos rip. I feel like Japnu's in their element right now. Let's see how K can slow him down.
Yeah, I definitely noticed the more that Japnu plays in a set, the more he understands his opponent, the better he gets for sure. That's one of his trademarks. Just like that. Yeah. Look at that. Calm back jump. Yep, tries to bait the reversal there because Japnu has been showing reversal a lot more in the last couple rounds, but we're going to see that 5-bar dump, 4-bar dump. Wow.
Great reaction on the super reversal.
Immediately into a parry attempt
Wow.
thrown by Caliphin. But Japnu,
just like that, Japnu's burn out.
And that's going to be a confirm into the win right here. Front step kick. Doesn't even need the elbow. Going into the last round. Caliphin about to build a 3rd meter. So that first bar they dumped in order to get Japnu off of them on that Oki situation. It's about to come back. It might even come back on this combo. We're going to see it. Say. Oh, man. All right, Obi.
And we did.
Yes.
And
what is it?
we're gonna see a. I didn't guess that. Great throw.
I am stun locked right now. Did that just happen? Oh, yeah.
There we go.
This is such a winnable round now. Let's see. Does Japnu elect to take Denjin, or does he just go? Oh, he's going.
He loves the parry. Live by the parry, die by the parry.
Calling out all the parry attempts, but Japnu is on the board. He's got one. He's got one perfect parry. One sometimes is all you need to feel out the strike pattern. You know, I understand it now. You get that timing down. And I want to see these throw numbers have been going down from the side of Caliphin. So I want to see if Japnu can space a little bit better away from those throws, perhaps. Maybe backdash a couple of them. But look at Japnu just go, spending all the drive to get the corner. Heading into a patient corner game here. Now that Caliphin has sent Japnu away with that drive reversal. We're going to see a drive rush coming in. Yeah, Japnu playing a very different style from the Ryus you'll normally see on a knockaway. They get the Denjin stack, but Japnu, no, just preferring to play it raw.
I wonder if there's an element of watching out for Kim's teleport, being able to punish Denjin charge in certain situations, or the slide for that matter.
And this spend here coming out from K. If this goes to round 3, K will almost assuredly have level 3 for it. So spending level 2 in the first round, absolutely agree with it, especially at the health that he's at. Now I want to see what Japnu can try to adapt to going into this heavy Hasho plus frames. What a throw tech. You know, sometimes Japnu does this. What a pickup! I forgot what I was going to say.
Great awareness that K had tried to bait the DP just before and looked like they were trying to do it again, but Japnu, keenly aware of the range, made the pickup.
Something you want to know about it, he did it off a crouching heavy punch anti-air, but if it hits too high, you don't get that drive, that DRC. So great awareness by Japnu as he gets a clean punish counter, blocking out that level 1 attack.
And great matchup knowledge, going for the meaty jab, Kim with slow supers, not able to beat that with a wake-up super art.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. I gotta start meaty jabbing all you Kims. What the? Japnu, brother, what did you drink going into this game? He just called out drive rush with round start light eye camping. Oh, it's gonna be a drive. Yep.
Laying on the pressure in the corner.
Yeah, that's gonna be the round. Japnu never misses his kills. Absolutely not. He's got everything.
And Ryu may be thought of as a plain Jane character, but when the fireworks turn on, there's a lot to see.
And we're seeing Japnu, again, favoring to use all his drive to get advantage in these situations. But, I mean, when you see a P on the rounds, can you really blame him? Clearly, it's working out. Noah-esque in that regard. And those throws, again, from Caliphin going down. Japnu is not letting him get as many throws as he'd like. Look at that. Immediately with the tech. Wow. I wonder how Caliphin is going to try to attack another throw attempt from Japnu. Has a slight brick of bar, but Ryu really good at getting his drive back. You can already see, swinging it back to 2 bars now, keeping the corner away from K. Now that donkey kick just swung all the drive. Wow, what a whiff punish. That is not easy. Yeah, and we are seeing the backdashes coming out of Japnu in those throw situations. Japnu Ultra Instinct against all the throws now. Is he gonna kill? Not quite. Oh, but we're gonna see a corner to corner here. Setup coming out from K. Tries to bait the throw break attempt. And now this is a really, really hard spot. You just lost a very close round, and Kimberly is 1 touch away from level 3. This could get ugly real fast, Japnu. Let's see how you adjust.
And he used up his meter as well with the super art too.
There we go. We're starting the round essentially at half health, and Kimberly is better off than she came with. She's even going to get all her drive back. It's like the round just started for her. Japnu on a handicap.
Wow, what patience.
Electing not to jump. Calefin biting off a little bit more than they can predict there. Now we're going to see a throw and looping from the side of Jabnu, but no, Calefin says, get off of me. Denouncing Psycho's teachings there. Or Phenom. What was is it, Psycho or Phenom? The Kim guy. Forgot.
Psycho.
Psycho, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Wow, what a clean stand, Fierce. Will we build the level 3? Wisely choosing Oki, knowing that he can't necessarily build it in time.
And there's the pickup he was looking for earlier with the light kick conversion to punish the elbow drop.
Yeah, I'm glad you saw it. I thought he pressed DP and accidentally got a light kick instead of pressing light punch, but it makes sense now. That has to be a labbed interaction. He had to know. Wisely jumping away from the drive rush. Doesn't want any of that ish.
And you do see a lot more Kims online. So personally, after the buff on the Terry or the My patch, or was it the Terry patch?
Right, Jabnu taking command of the corner here. Wants to get that heavy punch, that heavy donkey, to swing the drive gauge. Level 3.
Gets the level 3, gets the burnout. More important.
No hesitation. Now Jabnu has to pick carefully. One critical art can change the outcome of the match right here. Jabnu, how will you commit to this corner offense? Oh no! Oh no! I willed it into existence. I'm sorry.
He was throwing out the crouch mediums. He was looking for something, but didn't get it. Ultimately, losing the round.
Now, something that Jabnu has to realize, hopefully, not hopefully, but something that Jabnu has to realize going into the remainder of the set, Kimberly, her buttons are a lot better than they used to be for sure, but Ryu still does have the range advantage, so it is Ryu's incentive to swing first to try to catch a block or something. Kimberly wants to play second a lot of these times in these interactions, unless she's going for one of those titular neutral skips, for example. So those two MPs might have been a sign of nerves even coming from Jabnu here.
We haven't really seen any donkey kick at all, really, to speak of.
Yeah, just on those block strings, right, to secure some drive swing. Really good, just like that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Great throw tech. And the anti-air, the first anti-air I feel like we've seen from Jabnu here, adjusting well to the way Calefin just wants to get out. And look at that. Just eat a fist to the face. How dare you try to get out of my corner? It's everything to me. Look at it. Give this man an Oscar. You saw that pose, man? Yeah, look at that. Just as we were talking about.
Jabnu tending to back up quite a bit and adjust to Kim's spacing, but ultimately getting her back into the corner instead of him.
Jabnu here spending that drive gauge, trying to get closer to the corner where he's more, advantaged positionally. But Kimberly, look at that. We were just here on the other side of the screen.
What a backdash.
Wow. And another level 1 burn. K does not want to see this go into 3-3 tied up. Just swinging for the trees now. Yet respecting the potential reversal level 3 from Jabnu. Wisely choosing not to cash it there. One more touch. There it is. Throw for the meter build. Get closer to that level 3. Maybe try to close out in the last round coming in. K does not want to be tied up 3-3 with Jabnu. Absolutely no one in the entire server wants to do that. Some of these shimmies leave me breathless. Look at that read! Will we build enough meter? Not quite. One more setup. Safe jump. One more hit. He's looking dominant.
What a parry.
Jabnu in the final hour.
Who would parry there except for Jabnu?
Is it gonna work? Oh no. Oh no, don't think about it. Do a tournament combo. Come on. Yep, there you go. Keep it simple.
Great job by Calefin, seeing the DPs and remaining patient. Even in those unexpected situations where you might, wasn't wake up, you might not expect one. Great job taking that game.
We're seeing throws, Jabnu's doing a much better job containing those throws now, right? But again, 2 perfects from the side of Jabnu in the last 2 games. That has to do wonders for your confidence as we go into game 7 here with Jabnu fighting for that week 1, well, not week 1 life. I'm not sure how his other one went, but Definitely doesn't want to lose here. No one wants to lose in these BLKO sets. Definitely not. DP anti, our first one we've seen, finally ready to let go with that bullet. Whenever you get Shoryuken on a jump in by Ryu, you feel so bad. That punch is so strong.
And Japnu abusing the heavy donkey, which is safe on block.
-3 to, I believe, -1 or 0, depending on distance. Never plus, though, I think if I understand correctly. Got the corner pressure going. Are we going to see a level 1, maybe? Yep. Great awareness to spend that extra drive gauge for the EX flip kick, so you don't have to burn another one. Saves the can as well. Really important, especially against Japnu, who has been trying to avoid the corner, but every time he's in there, you know a can setup's coming.
So now Japnu's back against the wall, 1 round, and Kim takes it. Takes the set.
Oh, but Japnu getting too testy with the pokes. Doesn't get punished too hard for it, though. Kalefen slipping just a little bit, but still retains that positional advantage. What a read on the fireball, and that's going to be a big combo here. I imagine we see a can setup or maybe a safe jump. Nice, what an attack by Japnu, keeping it calm. Just going right at her.
Corner to corner, practically.
Look at this guy. Is he ever scared? Spacing trap with the medium Hasho.
Wow. Ultra
Japnu.
instinct. Timed up the heavy punch, took the round.
For a second, I thought I was watching Henry Walker. For a second, I thought I was watching the best of the best. Japnu here ascending to the next plane to try to make sure he doesn't go out 2 losses or 2 wins in this set against K. Instant. Imagine you wake up, you go into France, you want to fight Ryu, the world warrior, and you end up halfway into the grave on the first interaction. Look at that! Oh,
Wow.
Japnu. I love this guy. He's so calm. That's
Great
experience
comeback.
right there.
From being cornered round 2 to taking the game. Great job.
Yeah. Those punish counters we see on the stats there came at the exact times necessary to come back in that game. All of them were clean, solid, massive damage. Ryu did 3 buttons into a Super 3 and took half of her life. Yeah, this character, man. What a sick character.
Seeing a lot of caution on both sides here.
I think we have a bit of a momentum swing in the minds of the players now. When you're up 4-2, you feel really good. When you're up 4-3, it's uh-oh, I can't lose the next one unless I want to tie it up.
Yeah. Sometimes when you get those leads, it's like you put a little different pressure on yourself. Your opponent maybe takes plays differently, and those can create different flow of things.
Yeah, Japnu, look at him go. Just getting real loose with the drive gauge, knows exactly where K is going to go. I'd imagine some of those might have been jump attempts against throws even, and Japnu just ready with the meaty 2MKs. Going in with the level 3, sit your ass down. Look at it. He's so polite. He's so polite. Yeah, both playing a lot more reserve. Japnu's starting to favor that stand light kick to try to stuff any of K's approaches in the mid-range game.
Showing off the range of that Shoto light kick, I'm jealous.
Yeah, but you have sway. You don't get a pass. You have sway.
True.
Oh, man. Look at Japnu. Is always at the drive deficit, but still always in control.
Japnu guessing right all the way to the corner.
That's a meaty donkey pick. Yep. K wisely not taking his turn there. And here comes the turn we're looking for. Oh, but misses the elbow is what I'm assuming there into level 3. And now we have an honest game. No drive meter to try to get in against Japnu there. Misses the punish counter conversion. The jump ins. Now Japnu's in burnout. What is even happening? Spaghetti on the screen. Oh no. Hey. Ah.
Wow. Wait. That was devious. It's one of those scrambly situations where it's easy to forget what's going on. I think pretty much any one of us would have pressed there. And ultimately, Kalefen takes the round. And once again, we're at set point on this round.
Yeah, Kalefin trying to make use of that level 3 buff now so fast. So easy for level 3 Kim to just back people up by existing. Oh, but gets the whiff punish on the throw attempt there. Yup, frame kill jabs for the meaty throw. Kalefin guessing very wisely there.
Yeah, and Japdu very hesitant to DP on the jump-ins just because of the threat of the DP bait.
That accursed
Kalefin,
elbow.
yeah, just right there.
Oh, that's gonna be level 3. No, we're gonna get the Oki. Smart, knowing that we're not gonna kill with that conversion. Misses the whiff punish by a slight amount, but now we're in a one-touch game for anybody. Oh, it's gonna happen. I can't breathe. What's gonna happen? I can't breathe. What's happening? Where are we? Where are we? Burn out!
What? Oh,
Ultra Instinct.
Did he
Incredible.
Just read the future? Did he know that K? That wasn't a chip. We can see from the result that was not a chip. He just knew that K would try something.
Yeah, I think you, Kim, and I were all thinking, "When's the super coming out? When's the super coming out?" And there it was, the Tatsu.
Yeah, and for the first time in all of these stats, Japnu has been winning the throw war, winning the punish counter war. Had Kalefin in 2 burnouts to his own 3, but Japnu so familiar with being in burnouts, so familiar with being low on drive, and I feel like finally, for the first time in this set so far, Japnu has been playing his game against Kalefin throughout all the rounds.
And trusting his read of the opponent's timing. So let's see how Kalefin responds here. And gets back to what had put them in the lead in the first place.
Yeah, great anti-air. Look at this corner pressure. K does not... Oh, man. He does not want to lose here, Japnu. That was a convincing win by Kalefin, and this is where the mental stack of losing is added to your in-game decisions. You need to make real sure you kick that out as soon as possible. Otherwise, Kalefin might just run a train on the setups here. Another wake-up crouching fierce? This Japnu guy might be on something. He might know something that we don't about Ryu. This is going to be a kill. This is a level 2 conversion.
Yeah, he may have been seeing something in terms of delayed buttons, delayed timing on Oki, and trying to call it out with that. Great read.
Japnu saving that bar, went for that last Oki. Knew that the reversal level 3 from Kalefin, if he did elect into it, would not instantly win the game for him. So great decision there with his resources. Now we're all stocked up coming into this round. But Ryu gets way more damage on a clean hit than K, but K gets the punish counter throw, bringing it back to that first round. Japnu playing it real solid on the defensive end here. Kalefin's gonna have to figure out a little bit more, try to get that hit. Great delay throw there.
Wow, what a backdash.
Oh, man.
We haven't seen that all game. Great to save that for the final round. And that's going to take it.
Was the sickest backdash I've seen in a long time. That was so calm. He knew exactly what he wanted there. Clinches out this EU Master Pool Week 1 matchup between Kalefin and Japnu. Excellent play by both players. Whoever won this one, I'm happy. I don't care who wins. This is a great set.
That was a great set. We saw a lot of back and forth, a lot of momentum shifts. Ultimately, Kalefin taking it with a great read on that backdash. Well played on both sides.
Yeah, and shout out to Mechanical Grape for these stats. I think they tell the story, right, of this whole thing. Look at those throws. 66 throws from Kalefin. That was insane. Oh man, but fantastic set. Also, our EU pool, kind of testing this pool out. We might do a whole EU season. It's in the talks, but we need more EU players. Come into the Discord. We've also got an EU stream coming up in a few weeks. More info soon. But guys, let's get to our next match. Right, we got another Master Pool match here, and I'll leave it to you.
Okay, we got a classic FightRise matchup. Hornhead with the release of Mai, leaving his old flame behind. Chun-Li down in the bottom of the list. Mai coming out. This is a character that we didn't really think we'd see from Hornhead, because Hornhead has been favoring Chun for the longest time. But on the other side, Axolotl. The Shoto legend himself never misses an... Have you ever seen Axolotl miss an anti-air? That might be rarer than seeing Godzilla.
Only against my DJ.
Yeah. But going into the stats here, especially with the seeding, right? Hornhead seeded top 2, one of the FightRise big league heavyweights, in the server for since the server's inception, if I understand correctly. And XL, even though it says he seeded 7th in an 8-person pool, absolutely not. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of these brackets, Hot Soup has done a very good job putting these brackets together to make sure they're as close as they can be. And it shows here. Because XL is a phenomenal player, one of the best Shoto players we have, next to even the likes of Japnu, right? As we saw in the last game, Japnu playing his game. Now XL is going to show his own brand of Ryu. I want to see, listen, if XL drops 5 anti-airs, I will give 10 subs. I'm going to say it right. I'm going to say it live.
I'm excited to see the how Mai winds up playing with respect to fans. I feel like in neutral, Ryu is able to beat a lot of her, heavy kick, footsie stuff with Donkey. But again, Mai can shut down the heavy kick with OD fan, charged fans. So excited to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, XL already, look at him. He's so aggressive. He's known for playing this really aggressive mid-range style where it's on you to check his offense. And if you don't, he's just going to attack your drive over and over and over. Right, wisely choosing not to anti-air there, knows that it's too late on the jump in from Hornhead. I'm telling you, XL's anti-air sense is ridiculous, but Hornhead here, able to get it started with the spacing on that and gets the jump over the fireball. This is one of those cases where even if you're low on drive as Maya, as long as you're over 2, you can throw that EX fan. The anti-air coming off of XL.
Hesitation there to bait out the DP.
Dude, there's so much going on. I'm so sorry. My friend Obi, I'm so sorry if I just yap in all these rounds, man. These games are going so fast. Street Fighter 6, but I think it also speaks to the quality of players that we're seeing on the screen. Man, I love BLKO.
Great counter DI.
Reaction. Yes, sir. What? I wonder if he was thinking about what he wanted to do there. But
yeah, he may have been a little paralysis. I think Mai was looking for a Donkey to get out of the corner right there, and doing the DI on a read. Ultimately, he just used a low kick.
Dude, I just want to talk about XL. He's just been playing so strong, playing his own brand, dude. My God, this guy.
Yeah, dominating. Taking all the momentum all around for the most part. Interested to see how Hornhead starts defending against the pressure, if we'll see more fans sort of slow down the pace in neutral.
Yeah, something I want to mention, though, in that last round, right? Japnu, not Japnu, sorry, I'm so sorry, XL, he went for a mid-range donkey kick to try to catch my blocking to go for that drive damage. Hornhead jumped it because he saw it, and XL was still ready with the anti-air. This guy does not miss. Check him PC. Throw and loop in. Every time I confuse XL and Japnu, I'm pretty sure they understand. I just got off the back of watching Japnu play an excellent Ryu game. That's the first anti-air that XL has dropped. Oh no. And I feel like every time you see XL miss that anti-air, some of that momentum just gets swung away because he knows he has to do this.
And the walk-up throw, playing on the hesitation, letting him sit long enough to get comfortable and not react.
Yeah, one of the scariest places to be in this game, if not simply the scariest place to be, in the corner against Mai, who just threw you and she has flame stocks. I don't think there's a single other place in the game that you would want to be in, or that you would want to be out of than Mai in that situation. You don't want to be in there.
Mai not taking the bait on the Hasho and going right in.
Wow. Dude, how do you answer that?
Yeah. We're seeing some great reactions from both players. That perfect parry. And XL saying, don't neutral jump in front of me.
This XL guy. But, oh wow, great awareness to DI there. Saw Hornhead instantly.
Oh, but the drop.
Another anti-air. You cannot jump out of this man's corner. Yeah, look at Hornhead.
Normals, but ultimately walks up and gets thrown.
He's just electing to take all of those grounded pokes on, you know, because he doesn't want to jump out, but gets the counter DI here. You would expect to see a cash out combo into level 3. Feast your eyes. This level 3 is so pretty. I'm so glad we have a Mai on screen.
But still a bit of life left for XL.
Punishes the landing, gets the correct link into standing strong, closing out the game, evening it all out.
Hornhead looking for those 1 or 2 hits to finish and finding what they needed.
Yeah, I wanna highlight XL's play. XL is a very, very solid player. Rarely burns out, right? If he does DI, it's usually in a really tricky spot and all of those. But we're also seeing from the stats here, not catching any strong punish counters, which is a I almost said title. It's a kind of a hallmark of Ryu's game. So not making too many mistakes, not necessarily finding the biggest openings either. I want to see how XL can try to fish for those against Hornhead here, but Hornhead playing so solid already at the start of the game.
Great parry, walk up back throw. Get him back in the corner where Mai is so dangerous.
That DI there designed to read a potential fan, perhaps. Slightly missing the shimmy timing there. Again, forward throw against Mai in the corner. You just don't want to be here ever.
Electing for the OD fan there.
Potentially looking to try to attack more of XL's drive gauge, but look how fast it turns around against XL. Now Hornhead's the one burned out.
Yeah, the Mai players have a delicate balance with how many different and fun ways she can spend her drive gauge. That managing that can be a big task compared to some other characters where maybe you have OD moves and crouch medium drive rush cancel, but she's got those two and the great, not quite DJ-esque, but very good raw drive rush. So many ways to spend it.
Speaking of spending the level 1 there to get those flame stocks going in the corner here. Now, something that I really find interesting about going from Chun to Mai, for example, is that Chun's forward throw pressure in the corner is not that great because she lacks a throw loop. But Hornhead going to a character with one of the best throw loops, if not just the best throw loop in the game. As we see XL missing that crosscut DP, gets blocked, and defensive committal on D-Rev not punished properly, so XL does have life here.
And not going in for the burnout loop, just electing to wait, and ultimately that's paying off. Maybe just seeing that Ryu had the Super Art 3 and not wanting to risk taking that, letting him get his gauge back.
Yeah, Hornhead playing a little bit more loose with his reversals now, because noticing that XL is playing a little too aggressively for his liking, wants to get him off him, get that reset going in. But this might be spelling his downfall. Hornhead cornered himself in this situation. And now this is gonna kill him. He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, chooses not to keep going with the driver. He wasn't sure. I respect it, because we're gonna get the guaranteed chip here unless Hornhead pulls in with level 3 or level 2.
And XL is ready.
I got played on that mind game. I would not have expected a jump. If I'm Hornhead at level 3 there. But XL, so
it's great
ready.
patience. Great patience. React to what you're seeing and not YOLOing any number of moves that could have taken her, but just a little too far to have a lockdown automatically. So great patience.
Yeah, something we mentioned a lot as we improve into these ranks is the levels that these players are playing at. You don't want to imagine and then just perceive that what you want to happen is happening. You think about it and you just take whatever Hornhead gives you in that case. And XL correctly identifies exactly what Hornhead wanted to do and gets his way out into the first set lead, I believe. Did XL win the first game?
Yes.
All right, so XL maintaining his lead then. Going into level 1 here. Some people think that, Mai using level 1 like that might be a bit of a waste, but in my opinion, Mai with Flame Stalks is the best character in the game. Just my opinion personally, right? So if you're going to use to close out a game, I don't blame you. If you never see level 3 from Mai, it better be because she keeps level 1.
Yeah. And the level 1 I feel like is very strong in this matchup. We haven't seen XL go for a lot of Denjin charges. Maybe that, he doesn't see them as valuable in this matchup. And with the Flame Stocks, each of her fireballs becoming a 2-hit means that she can dominate the fireball war, control neutral, shutdown donkey kicks, all of the above.
Yeah, and in that last round there, again, Hornhead favoring that EX fan. Even in the face of XL in Wake Up, just goes for that EX fan. Hasn't shown it before, but Flamestock's EX fan, you're going to hold all that in the corner? XL clearly tried to jump out of there, try to get out of the situation, but unfortunately, just a little too slow. Just because Mice and EX fans are so fast. And Hornhead ties it up into a online bracket tournament set. Another late... Dude, XL is so good with doing late DP. Because if you can hit in the earlier frames of DP, it does more damage, and you might catch a punish counter like he just did on Hornhead. But Hornhead, look at him, getting out of the corner with a very timely parry, showing flashes of Japnu.
And the late D-Rev to get out of the fans, we haven't seen that yet this game, I don't think, for this set, rather.
Yep, builds exactly what he needs for level 1, gets that drive trip, that XL's in drive trouble here. Oh, that, you would imagine that was an anti-air attempt. Another perfect parry! Dude,
what a read on the fireball.
Oh, but misses the juggle there.
Drops
That
combo.
went for the wrong Yuenbu, I believe, is what happened there. But Hornhead keeping it calm, still has 2 flame stocks, but you can't jump on XL. You can't. That C is an M if you're in the air.
And when you're playing against a player who has very good anti-airs, you can't just stop jumping because that lets them throw fireballs for free, do all sorts of stuff. But you have to pick your spots, obviously. A bit higher risk right there. But still in the game, round 2, plenty of time left.
Something I want to see is if Hornhead wow, what a dash. Something I want to see from Hornhead is to see if he's going to test XL's ability to cross-cut in the mid-screen with those closer jumps, but I'm sure XL has those unlocked as well, because every single forward jump that XL has been met with an anti-air attempt of some form. Now XL pushing the advantage with the burnout. Look at, he just backed up. Yeah. He knew Hornhead would jump. Look at him.
Yeah, and the delaying the DPs to the last possible second also helps hedge against the modifying the jump angle or the jump timing with her dive kick, which we haven't seen Hornhead use that yet, but it's still a threat that he's aware of. By the way, XL does play a little Mai, so well familiar with the character in the matchup.
Yeah, I notice a lot that a lot of players who are trying potentially to beat out some anti-air attempts might try to favor that dive kick from Mai, as we mentioned just now. But that horizontal reach on that dive kick, it's not like Cammy's, right? Cammy's is so short vertically if she wants it to be. Hard to bait the anti-airs there, but that air stall might be enough even. So I want to see if Hornhead leans into that going in. Doesn't build enough meter just quite for the level 1 there, so has to settle for the DP. And XL fighting for his chance here. Oh, but a missed opportunity on the sweep there. And goes straight into the level 1, but XL is so ready! Let's see some composure out here. Oh, this is so tense. That was a cross-cut attempt. That had to be a cross-cut attempt. Oh, man.
Hornhead waiting for the opportunity to jump out, getting the cross-up light kick, and taking the round.
Yeah, both players keeping it relatively even on their drive gauge management against each other. No one really super favored in that drive situation. Mai very good at attacking enemies' drive gauge, but also very good at spending it. But Ryu, one of the best at attacking drive and swinging it in his own favor. We're seeing that a lot in these games so far. What a set. We're 5 games in. I feel like it's been 5 minutes. Dude, XL.
We haven't seen XL be quite as aggressive. It looks like they might be content to sort of wait for those jumps, wait for opportunities like this to get a punish.
Yep, seeing that mid-screen safe jump coming off the side. You cannot jump this guy. Great perfect parry from Hornhead, sending him straight to the other corner. What a tricky DI timing into a level 1. What's the setup? EX fan, that's a hit confirm right there. Yep, yes sir. Not good enough. Something about that round end. I love it, but whenever I'm against it, I get so mad.
It's pretty cheeky.
Is that a play on the character?
No comment.
We were all thinking it.
It was intentional, yes.
Great read there. I want to highlight, right, as we see the reversal level 1 coming from Hornhead, what one of my best tools is reversal level 1, just because, the resources swing so fast. But I want to highlight there, earlier in the interaction, XL with an anti-air fireball. He's really good at switching up his fireball timings and his fireball strengths, so that even if you're worried about, you have a far jump so you can avoid the DP, you still get caught by the anti-air fireball. And it shows in this round as XL takes control and sends it to the last round, looking to end it up 3-3. Kind of with a calm walk forward into the throw, gets momentum immediately. These DIs have been really crushing each other, eh? Hornhead! I see a level 2 here. Oh, misses the juggle though, but it doesn't matter. The 6 low jabs to send it 4-2.
I found that's one of my big skills is dropping my combo, hitting a button, it turns into a frame kill, and I get that meaty jab combo. Works every time. No one has to know.
It reminds me, there's a dude in FightRise who swears by using Manon level 3 as a frame kill. And it gets everyone. I don't know how, but it's so similar, right? You get this whiff and you think, oh yeah, I get to punish the recovery. No, you don't. Absolutely not. Hornhead so ready with these perfect parry timings. XL needs to bring this back into his favor, but one more conversion might be a level 1, but this might just be a death. Nope, choosing not to cash out all the resources. Not sure if it would kill on a full burnout. Oh, XL.
And going for the throw, but just a little out of range, and XL out of the corner.
Wisely choosing not to DI counter there, because you're going to die from that, even with the reduced damage that you take on counter DI. But Hornhead stealing a little bit from XL's playbook with a calm anti-air. Now, XL on set life.
And XL has decided to go commit to the D-Revs as his option against the overdrive fans.
Oh, but you'd imagine Hornhead has the read.
Yeah.
These DIs. XL is not ready for these DIs. Level 1 coming in. How can XL get out of the situation? EXD, what a DP. That's a great DP.
Great DP.
Uh-oh. One anti-air could be the start of something special from the side of XL. Choosing Oki here. Reads the level 1! Do it. Do it. Yes, sir.
Wow. So Mai there just a little bit hungry to get that last little bit of health with the DP. XL saw it coming, saw the super coming, takes the round with a little bit of a read there.
Yeah, this is where that mental stock, as I mentioned in the last set, comes in. Hornhead wants to send it home right now, but XL correctly identifying that situation, there definitely could have been a wake level 1. Yep, XL with the excellent adaptation, pun intended, of course, to try to get out of that fan into DP situation. Neutral jumps it correctly, that's going to be a pickup. Wow, XL, man. Yep. Corner pressure, lay it thick.
Great awareness.
Yep. Oh, what a throw tech. Oh, but here we go. Wow. The calm 2MP to stop Hornhead from mashing in that situation. No one knew who was plus there because, XL did get the sweep, but Hornhead got that falling fan to come out. XL picking crouching strong to beat Hornhead's option. And now we're seeing, what is it, game 8? That what we're seeing right now?
Game 8, yeah, 4-3. Once again, last set we had someone up, and then someone started to even it up. We'll see if XL can take it to game 9, or if Hornhead takes home the set.
Now, before we get into it, I want to mention that if this is another game 9, BLKO is something special. This community is so close in power level. We can see it right here. Even if someone is down, never count them out. But Hornhead, so liberal with his level 1s, knowing that it is the win condition of the character, or one of the many even. Great DPOS there from the side of Hornhead. XL on prayer in this corner. Yep, keeping keeping up the pressure. That burnout string. Oh, but the DI slightly misplaced. Any hit would have killed him in that DI armor. Hornhead recognizing the situation, and now we're on the 8% win again. Oh, seeing a little bit of frazzle dazzle from the side of Hornhead. That's gonna be a huge combo. He might be dead.
Yeah, he just got the level 3. Oh, but doesn't use it. That had to have been a drop.
Yeah, either that or he wanted to keep the meter for the next round coming in. Oh, so calm.
If so, you love the confidence.
So I think XL played that textbook in that case right there. Knowing that Hornhead is the one who has to take the risk to get out of the corner, XL just takes what he gives him and just plays that perfectly. DP, get off of me. No fan shenanigans for you.
Recovers just in time to get off the counter DI.
Now XL wisely choosing to do a DI there instead of level 3 to burn out, because we can save it for this interaction right here. There you go. Hatsu, how much did you rig this? Why is it a game 9 every time? What did you do? What are they feeding folks over here at FightRise? Perfect. To send it to game 9. Man, these games. Obi, I can't talk. You got to talk for a minute. I can't talk right now, man.
6 punish counters for Excel. You know, ultimately, Hornhead getting a little loose with the reversals. You know, you have to imagine that they're going to button that up. Both very good players. We've seen a lot of adaptations so far this set. Let's see again who handles the nerves best at the end of the set, and who's ultimately going to take it home.
Yeah, but XL perhaps letting the momentum from the last round get too in his mind there. Goes for that EXDP. That Hornhead just calls out. Another anti-air that XL just can't. I think he missed 4 so far, but he's not going to miss anymore. Going in with a throw-in loop in mid-screen.
Now Satoru's sweating. If he gets 5, you you're
I
out
might
some
do it anyway, man.
Good on you. Ooh, the whiff throw trying to bait another DP and maybe take the round, but XL doesn't bite. Maybe a little bit too far.
Yeah, they both went for like a huge layering mind game right there. XL comes out on top with all the throw bait, the reversal baits into the last DI, but Hornhead finally committing. I've had enough. I'm gonna DI on you, but no, XL gets the read. Now that drive gauge from the side of Hornhead is looking really weak right now. But XL using that drive reversal, try to even it up.
Little too late on the cross cut.
But here, I don't think this burns out. Yeah, a little bit too late. But it's still a corner situation against my... Wow, XL, the awareness there.
Surprised with the heavy kicks, we didn't see the heavy donkey.
Now, XL took a hit on one of the heavy kicks, because if he blocked that, he would have burned out. So that was really, really good awareness in the first one. Unfortunately, gets caught on the second one on a punish counter, but now we're in the last round. Double Luigi. So calm, so graceful,
Here
so
we are.
elegant.
Throw loop in the corner, but XL able to get out.
Yep, Denjining up for one of the rare times he's done it so far in the set. Now has Hornhead in the corner, went for another one of those baits. That DI could have been everything.
Lots of baits, lots of hesitation, just waiting for something.
Oh no, but I think
there
that might
it
be
is.
it. That might be it. No, an execution
Level
error
one.
from the side of XL. Hornhead has a chance to go in. Oh, the cross. Oh no.
I think that one caught. I think that caught Hornhead by surprise.
Oh, XL.
What a finish! Oh my gosh.
Shout outs to Hornhead for keeping it calm and capitalizing on all those little nerve errors coming out from XL. That could have gone to either side.
And great
Both
patience
winners.
in the corner, not trying to win the game early, just waiting to get out, and ultimately taking the game in the set.
My heart, man.
That was
last round was crap.
incredible. Even Hornhead in the chat, he played in the set and he was like, yo, that was insane. I love it. And we, so glad that everyone's here to watch these sets. These were played over the week. We're not hiding that fact. These are replays, but none of us here know what the results were. We just got the replays out here. So, I hope everyone enjoyed those matches as much as I did. Satora, Obi-Wan, thanks so much for making history with us here in our first block of fights on the BLKO X-Rated Showcase, our first episode. You guys elevated these matches perfectly. Really, it was an honor to have you both on this first block. You did such a great job. But before I let you both go, please let us know where the people can find you. Obi-Wan, why don't we start with you?
I'm on Twitch TV as Obi-Wan Dude. I do not stream much, but if I do in the future, you could follow me now and get ahead of the curve.
Definitely. And Satora.
Hey man, so I pretty active on over at the X, at Satora with 2 A's, but over on twitch.tv, I do stream Street Fighter sometimes. But more often than not, you'll find me on FightRise chatting it up. Join the community, guys. This is an excellent place to be. As you see from the level of play we're seeing, and we have 3 more to go, right, Hot Soup? Take it away, man.
Absolutely. So we are going to take a quick 5-minute break now. We're going to get some more community commentators on, and we're going to see some hype matches from some of our top level pools in this league. So stay tuned for that. We are back for our second block of the BLKO Extra Innings Showcase. I am joined by 2 new fantastic community commentators. First up, Lost Faith Halo. Welcome, LFH.
Yo, what's good? What's good? How's it going? How's it going?
It is great. And who are you maining in BLKO? Because you're changing all the time.
Yeah, I'm always changing, always trying to find something new. I am going to hopefully try to stick to the solo Terry throughout BLKO.
Oh, that's awesome. I think you and Terry are a great fit. I hope you stick.
Absolutely, absolutely. He's always gonna have a special place in my heart.
That's great. All right, and also joining us tonight is Ace of Diamonds. Hello, Ace of Diamonds. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. Unfortunately, I can't get my camera working, but regardless, I'm ready to have a good time here.
All right, and you are. How's your BLKO going?
Pretty good. Started off 2-0, but I am just using
Hey.
scrubby Honda strategies, so we'll see how sustainable that is.
It was very tough putting you in that pool. I wanted to put you up one more pool. It was just a numbers game, and I wanted people to experience their Honda. So everyone, you can blame me for that, for putting Ace of Diamonds into your pool. But we got some fantastic matches coming up. We got the X Button versus 295 Amin Bay in our Spartan pool. Our Spartan pool is some of our best players in the Discord, so this is going to be a pretty hype match. And then we're going to go to our Premier pool. The Premier pool is a very special pool. It's an invite-only pool, and these are some killers in North America, some of the best players in all of North America, and they're actually fighting for a $300 prize pot. So there's a lot of stakes for their matches, a lot on the line for that Premier pool, and I cannot wait to show off these matches. But let's get right into it, guys. Let's get to the first tale of the tape, and I'll leave it to you.
All right, coming up first, we have Toshi 295 Amin Bay Toshi and the X Button coming in with a My Mirror, which this is really interesting. Something that we immediately notice is that the X Button, either through playing more or playing less Mize, seems to have just a slight advantage in the win rate in ranked. But we also noticed that the standings is that these are 2 players that are very close in the standings. So this match right here could be the make or break for where they end up later in the later this week or later in the next week as well.
And as we're getting into it, the mirror match is always one of the most tricky matches to handle, just because you know all your opponent's tricks, you know what they're going to do, and it just comes down to the chess match between both of the players here.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's going to be amazing to see the mental game between these 2 players. Immediate shimmy coming out the first knockdown, as Toshi is just understandingly dominating the pace of this first game, which is exactly what you want to do right out the gate.
Here comes the corner pressure by Tsunami. There we go, gets out of the corner, but back right to it, not letting him out of there at all. Now burnt out, Tsunami with an opportunity. And gets the first round right there. Pretty tame first round.
being burned out against Mai is not something you want to do. She just has so many options with EX Fan that just very easily to overwhelm and chip you out, given the chance.
Yes, I agree, and it's just such a tough situation to get into as tries to catch him with the sneaky DI right there, doesn't get it. But the players returning back to neutral. Great punish right there. And into the level 3.
Gonna get this really quick burnout, and once again, we're gonna most likely see more of that reason why you never want to be burnt out against Demai ever. There's
In the
Twitter
corner
clip.
too. And this looks like it's gonna be the round. Yes, it will be. Burnt out in the corner. Just pray that you can get out, and unfortunately he couldn't there.
Yeah, coming in this first game, we noticed that it seems like these burnouts in this time in the corner is mostly at play. It's very hard once you get burnt out to keep your mid screen against Demai, which I think that's the spot that you want to be at whenever you're playing against this character. Because she is so easily able to get you in the corner in one interaction.
Absolutely.
Speaking of, as we enter the
second game, Tsunami once again just keeping up the pressure, not letting anything get past him.
Twisted DI, but doesn't get the punish.
I'm just gonna keep saying Tsunami just dominating right now, as that's gonna be the round. And Eminbe has to figure something out here.
These are two really strong Mai's, but it is really all down to who gets that momentum started and who is defining the offense in any given moment.
Yeah, that's just Street Fighter in general. If you can control the pace, you most likely will win most of your matches.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so hard to get Mai off of you once you get started that making sure that you're the one that's demanding the pace and demanding the response from the opponent. You're gonna be the one that
throw loops.
Excellent response.
Tsunami,
but no
has him
level 3
cornered. Eminbe needs to get out. Great parry. What's the move here? One touch away from killing for Tsunami. Misses the throw right there, and that's gonna do it. Up 2-0 for the X button.
Coming in here, it looks like Toshi is just having a really tough time staying out of the corner against Tsunami. It's really you can really tell what these first interactions do and how easily Mai can put you into the corner from just about anywhere. So it's gonna be interesting to see what type of comebacks we're gonna see from Toshi here, and how just what the adaptation is gonna be later into the set.
And just looking at the stats early on, it's just Tsunami dominating in every aspect. Eminbe needs to figure something out here.
Absolutely, and it looks like she is. It looks like Toshi is finally getting her turn on dominating the pacing here a little bit.
Here come the throw loops, so open to take around here, take some momentum. Eminbe almost burnt out.
Jumping to avoid the fireball, not wanting to block those fans and eat the early burnout, which might end up saving her the round here.
Throw loops once again. Last hit, what's the call? Great throw tech.
Oh!
Both of them about one hit away from dying, and great DI to end it. As Tsunami continuing the pressure here. Great DP.
These are absolutely two amazing players. I've watched the X Button play. I've watched Toshi play. They both do really, really well. It's just down to who gets these momentum started. And as we can see, the X Button is just doing a really good job of staying dominant and demanding the pacing of these matches.
I
as,
very much agree
We're wrapping
here.
out this third game here.
As a 3-0 for the X button, and what is the response here from MMB?
3-0 is really interesting because while you can always be 3-0, that might give you just a little bit of confidence in the set that might end up being your downfall if you let it. So it is really going to be interesting in these next games. As we can see here, the X button Tsunami is still absolutely dominating in punish counters and throws.
Just about every aspect here, and that explains why he's up 3-0.
Absolutely.
But
Okay,
MMB here looking
now,
for a response.
a little bit of the overextension going to be the reason why Toshi burns out here. So it's going to be interesting to see how she might bring him back to round. Oh, instant stand medium punch into cartwheel, giving her the side swap situation. And now we're in the throw loops. This might be the round right here. One more
Great
guess
throw
left
tech.
for Toshi.
All it takes is a little bit of momentum, though. Can he find something? He cannot. Tsunami once again. Oh, I'm sorry. That was it.
Yeah,
that
no,
one.
that's
That's it.
Toshi.
The My Mirror
Toshi
match
coming
confusing
in.
me.
Yeah, Toshi coming in. Finally starting to get some of these rounds and getting that pacing back that we were looking for earlier in that adaptation. It looks like Toshi might have finally found what she was needing. A little bit of the overextension though on the pressure, trying to get the throw out.
Great level 1 right there. As it's now Toshi that has him in the corner, but here we go with the switch. What's the move here for Tsunami? Great defense by Toshi. DI doesn't crush.
Oh,
And that's going to do it for round 2 of game 4.
Super Toshi bringing it back. This is something that we were looking for here. As we can see, completely flipped on its head. The X button really could not find an out, and Toshi was really demanding that pacing, like we were saying. That's something that Mai does really well. Once you get on top of somebody, once you get them in the corner, it is just almost impossible to get them off of you. And it's just really easy for her to just dominate the rest of the match once you're there.
Yeah, it's all about momentum. You know, it's 3-1, but all it takes is one game to hopefully try and bring it back. You got to take this one at a time. As here's the
This is
throw to get
Jimmy
some offense
just by a
started.
hair.
Great, perfect parry right here. And just both of these players, great defenses, just going blow for blow here in round 1.
This is the whip punish on the standing heavy punch with the sweep, which causes her to be in the corner. The drive situation looking just a little bit low on the side of Toshi. It's going to be interesting to see.
Gets the stun right here. That's going to be there. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Can it come back?
Oh, this is going to be the level 1 right here.
And he missed
he
it
drops.
too. Both of these players.
Gets it out.
The pressure getting to them. And if I'm Toshi, I'm sick to my stomach right now. As here we go, round 2. Both of these players need to recover after that crazy sequence.
Right. Gets the level 1, gets the 5 stocks, misses the throw. Swinging the momentum just a little
Great
bit on
throw.
the side of the X button.
And the X button. Both of them about tied up in life right now. Great DI. That's going to be a stun. And can he kill him right here?
This could be it. Goes for it.
Level 3. Is that going to do
I
it?
think, chat room, I believe that is the line to end it here for the 5th game.
Yes, it is.
And that is the line. That was a lot of back and forth that game.
Yeah, we get to
So
see the
it's gonna
chess
be-
match now between these two
Yeah,
players.
absolutely. We noticed that the time cornered is still the person that's demanding that pacing is going to be able to keep you in the corner. But we noticed that like with these back and forths that we do know that these are two head-to-head players. Well, pulling out the mine here
we gotta-
in the 6th game.
Got a character switch here with the Aki.
Now, I haven't actually. I think I played one game against Toshi's Aki, but I do know that they are a really solid player, really good. So I do have high hopes for this Aki.
And Aki's such an offensive character. I can imagine Toshi here just trying to gain some control of the offense and try and control the pace by picking a more offensive character.
Oh,
Great fade out right there. And that's going to do it for round one. Toshi seeing instant results here with the Aki.
It is always nice to see Aki on the screen. These combos, these extensions are always just so cool once the poison gets on.
And
this is right there. Level. But packs the poison on, doesn't get the DI back though. Just
throw tech, both of these players just looking for an inch.
Slight whiff.
Get some offense going.
Doesn't get the punish there. Drive Rush Light would have done it.
Just a throw's getting the damage for Mai right now.
The X button needs to be careful here because if they spin too many of their stocks, they're not going to have access to that really good level 2 that's good against the Aki pressure. But doesn't matter as the right jumping heavy punch does end up whiffing, causing that ending combo.
Well, final round, it is 4-1. X button on game point, looking to close it out. Great start right there.
Already almost in corner here, but they jump over, side swapping, and jump over again. The X button really just wanting to keep.
Great level 3 right there by Toshi, fighting for their life.
Yeah, this is going to reset the drive situation a little bit, make it a little bit more even. Oh, hits the mix, stuffing their drive rush check there.
Yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage. And
interesting jump back right there.
That's gonna do it. Toshi stays alive, 4-2.
This is the adaptation that we like to see. Bringing out the Aki was absolutely the change that we needed to see. And the stats prove it. Even though that the punish counters weren't the same, or the throws, or the DIs, you get the win. So it really does mean that it's not everything, because at the end of the day, the positive interactions are what's going to get you those kills.
Yeah, and it's just Toshi making, taking advantage of all the punish counters they get, all the corner pressure they get, just being resourceful here.
Spamming that crouching medium kick reminded me of as if I was playing against a JP.
Here we go. That's going to be a trade for Aki. The X button just looking to close it out.
It's really something that we like to see. I am loving this tone shift with the Aki coming out.
Definitely switches up the dynamics as
absolutely.
It's the X button now playing more defensively.
It's gonna be just a little bit hard to get out here with Aki being in the corner, but we might be able to see it here. Safe jump baits the parry
right there. Tochi's not going down without a fight. Round 2, here we go. EX Fireball. Right into a level 3, wow!
This is gonna do some damage. It's gonna reset that drive situation once again. It's actually gonna give Toshi the edge this time, as the X button is approaching burnout rapidly after that EX fan.
And yeah, it's just Toshi controlling the pace of the match right now.
Absolutely.
Trying to stay alive here.
Drive situation looking just so barren.
And it's that he's got him burnt out.
It.
This might be it.
Oh my god.
X button has life, and that's gonna do it. Just escape the situation. We are now at 3-4.
My heart can't take these matches. My heart cannot take these matches. As we're approaching into the 8th game now. I believe.
Yes, it is.
This turnaround is something that everybody likes to see. The Anki, the change in the pacing with the Anki, definitely. Oh, that was with parry causing the
Here we go.
EX Fireball to
Throw
actually
moves.
retain a hit, giving extra positive interaction.
And just everyone loving this comeback except the X button as they gotta figure something out. Cause it's snowballing and it's Amiibe, which is complete momentum right now. As they get
Taking
the round right there.
again. It seems like the adaptation of the player really setting tone for Toshi, but the X button I think was really adapted to their Mai, but did not adapt to the player. Gets the punish with the cool fate.
Great punish right there. And it's just
poison.
X button gets out right there, but it's just Tochi controlling the match right now, which is a complete turnaround from what we saw in the first 5 games.
Absolutely. Toshi going into burnout, trying to get
Burnt
this
out,
fresh.
but great punish right there.
Trying to.
Both of them burnt out now, but Tochi will get some drive rush back right now.
Oh, and that's gonna do
end
it.
it.
As long as, it didn't
4-4.
even reach level 3. Bringing us into the 9th game. As we look at the stats of this game, it is clear that Toshi has completely adapted to the X button, it feels like. And this last game is really going to determine on whether those adaptations stick or whether the X button brings it back and kind of understands what Toshi is looking for and the pacing that she's trying to make.
Yeah, just looking at the stats, it's a complete turnaround as it's been Tochi just full out attack here. And the X button needs to figure something out as do or die here, sudden death. Both of these players playing extremely carefully right now.
Gets the trade combo on there, can't mash.
It is Tochi just with the life lead, and great job right there by the X button, trying to get some momentum back here. Great punish. Both of them about even on life now.
Crosscut DT. This is
Great
these
fireball.
adaptations that we like to see in this last game.
And we get to see, we get to see all of it come together, and it's just winner take all. As fair or unfair as that may seem, I could watch 100 of these games.
Oh, whiffs!
Oh, that whiff is gonna haunt him. Did he bait it out? Oh, he didn't need it. He didn't need it.
That brings Toshi to match point, I believe.
That is match point right here. The X button has let it slip away, and they gotta figure something out. Stat.
Just one more round to figure it out, to give themselves an extra life. These are the ropes right here.
Great, perfect parry.
Maybe a drive reversal bait there?
Tochi just not giving an inch here.
This is a man grab.
And there we go. It
Good
all
back
starts
throw
with
to
just
block out
one
the
throw.
overhead. Oh, but that... Oh, drops the combo.
Great job there by the X button. Fighting for his life. He needs everything he can get. Great punish counter. Here we go. Burnt out. Trying to take it to round 3.
DI or a good punish or a throw loop or something here to keep him in the game.
He's got one hit for his
drive
life.
Back. Tries to bait on EXDP.
And that's going to be a throw, and that's going to do it. Tochi brings it all the way back.
Comeback of a century. That is the reverse sweep that we all like to see. This is the title card of a true underdog in the set, bringing it back. 15 burnouts. We really get to see that, like, what Mai can do to you, both on offense and defense. Burning you out and kind of also allowing yourself to get burnt out as well.
And that character switch looking genius right now.
Yeah, I actually want to point that out. You know, in a league format like BLKO, having multiple characters is a huge advantage because What's your opponent going to do? Are they going to practice for both of those characters? You can pull
Oh
one
yeah,
out for the
absolutely.
counter pick, you know?
And like, what if you're like what if you're like a player like Double Sack or Greek Fire, and you have
Oh
like
my
this
gosh.
wide range of characters that you
Those
play?
guys are just
Yeah.
chameleons.
It is,
Absolutely. That was a great set, though. I
yeah,
mean, shout out to X Button. They definitely dominated with the Mai early on, but
absolutely.
the counter
It,
pick was just really
yeah,
effective.
it really looked like Toshi was able to just like adapt to what the X Button wanted as a player.
Yeah.
And the X Button just couldn't quite hold out with the character switch.
Yeah. All right. Before we move on, I keep forgetting. I want to thank all the generous community members in the chat. Image Omega, Papa Fight Rise himself, Image Omega with 5 gift subs, Satora gifting 10 subs. Thank you so much, Satora. Flash
Uh,
Galatee with 5 subs, Dizzying Logic with 5 subs. Thank you so much. Incredibly generous from all of you. No ads for I think most of the people viewing this.
oh
So
my god,
that's
that's
great.
what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. Who needs pre-roll ads? Who needs mid-roll ads?
Absolutely.
We gotta
Let's
give
get
them
to our
something.
next set here. Let's keep things moving. I'll leave it to you guys.
Absolutely. We're coming in to Greek Fire versus Krusty C. Ya. This is another just very, very, very interesting matchup here. I personally think that this matchup is very good for Terry. However, we do see that Greek Fire might have either a little bit of trouble with the Guile matchup, or just haven't seen any Guiles. We don't see a lot of Guiles this season at all.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting seeing the adaptations made here.
Absolutely. I, for one, have played Greek Fire a lot. I think I know they definitely are somebody who's able to change their own pacing and switch gears a lot. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they handle this set.
Yeah, and just Krusty C are going to try to, zone about and just... When you're a zoner, your win condition is just annoy your opponent to death by just zoning them out.
Like, it is very hard for Guile to do that with like Terry Light Fireball and Burn Knuckle and stuff. It keeps you on your toes.
Here we go. It's the 7th and 8th seed, so both of these guys looking to make a big statement.
Absolutely. This is start of the season, so this could make or break the rest of your pacing. Gets a really good whiff punish here, starting their offense. Checking for an EXTP there early. Seeing if he's gonna bite on that. Another jump in.
Great job on the jumping on the fireball, and
there's the
get
EX
out of there with the EXTP.
Right back in the corner. Crouching medium kick, dry brush, the old classic.
That's
this might
gonna do
close
it. Yes,
out.
it will.
First round going to Greek Fire. The Modern Warrior.
Repping all the modern players such as myself here.
Absolutely. It's really nice to see somebody on Modern take it this far and playing this cleanly as well.
Yeah, Modern controls just have that connotation of being, for scrubs, for being for, people that don't know how to play the game necessarily. And you got guys like Greek Fire here showing us how to play Modern controls at such an elite level. As here's the punish counter throw here.
Guile holding down. You can't jump in on him, causing Guile once again holding down. Can't jump in. He looks like he's prepping for Greek Fire to an excellent crosscut here. That's
the quarter
Modern
pressure
classic.
for Greek Fire. Great punish right there.
Punish. Doesn't follow through though, but this is still Greek Fire's game to win. As we
There
can
we
see
go,
here
level
with the
3.
level 3.
Puts him away. Greek Fire goes up 1-0.
Absolutely.
Statement of a first round or first game.
Yeah, it is. It's very interesting to see how Modern adapts to the Terry, because I play Terry myself, but Terry loses a lot of the tech and a lot of the stuff that you would do in a lot of these matches to get like a bit of like setups and stuff going. But it looks like it is not slowing Greek Fire down at all.
Yeah, 21 seconds spent cornered for Guile. That's just disgusting numbers.
Yeah. Going for the early bum knuckle here. Into the power dunk. It looks like just a slight accidental input. Maybe trying to get
Great jump in
fireball and
right there.
accidentally getting tackled there. Oh, Guile once again holding down. Cannot jump in on Guile.
Just Krusty C is just shutting down the
-5.
jump ins.
That crouching medium kick, heavy kick, target combo, it's really good, but once it's blocked, it's all on your opponent to just figure out what they want to do.
And both of them back to neutral here. Who
Yeah,
will get
kind
the
of letting
advantage?
their kind of equally letting their drive gauge reset so that they might be able to get an extra interaction here.
Great Fire tried to sneaky jump in right there. And
Just a pixel left for Greek as well. And,
just Krusty C is shutting down the skies.
Greek Fire really testing these fireball timings, trying to make sure that Krusty knows that like if you accidentally fireball, I'm going to make sure that I get as much damage as possible. Oh, and
There we
here
go
we
with
go.
the punish
Likely
counter.
smoke. Not ready with the
And
DP,
another
causing
one.
all of this.
That gets him at the corner, but a back throw. Greek Fire just treating him like a rag doll right now.
Greek Fire just padding out these stats here, trying to get him in corner.
Great flash kick right there. Both of them burnt out.
Oh, here we go. Level 2
that level 2 is
combo.
gonna hurt.
Oh, but
That's
level
that modern.
2 was
That
fun.
is those modern reactions. You love to see it here. By Greek
Evening
Fire.
up the score and evening up the resources here coming into the next game as they're both starting right at level 1. It's almost like they started off at level 0 all over again.
Yeah, so we're going to round 3.
Oh, you can't jump. Oh, you
Yeah,
can't
there we
jump
go. Once
either.
again with the flash kick and the EX. They put him back in the corner. Where do you think you're going?
Oh,
Great
gets the-
punish right there.
Oh, this should be it. They're in the kill rate. Oh, it doesn't go for the level 2 route.
Krusty Cia though in
Krusty
a
Cia
critical
just getting
position.
away. Oh, doesn't go for the
He
punish.
tried
though.
it. He tried it.
Oh, that's Oh no! Once again, you just get base the EXDP though.
And yeah, with those modern players, you just gotta watch out for those instant reactions. You just never know when they're gonna pull out a DP or a super in your face.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to be ready for it, and you gotta be ready to not only bait it out, but you got to be ready to punish. And if you're not ready to punish whenever it does happen like that, and it whiffs, just given like spacing and stuff, once it whiffs, if you don't punish it, that's a completely just free interaction for the modern player. They spent their 2 super bar. They're still in a deficit, but they're just chilling out.
Great perfect parry to start the round here, as the story of the match has just been how much time Krusty Cia has spent in the corner.
Guessing wrong, mashing on the hard combo. Oh, tries to go for the
There we
spacing
go with
trap.
that side switch. And what do you got on offense?
Oh,
Great
you can't,
flash
you
kick.
can't jump. All right. Oh, this is that classic Guile chip trying to bleed out that drive gauge. It just doesn't look like it's working as well against Greek. Greek's getting those really good parries in.
Beautiful side switch right there by Greek. Both of them back to neutral.
For sure, but it's tough to stay in neutral for long with Terry having Burn Knuckle and EX Fireball, as we're seeing here. Gets the whiff punish with the standing heavy kick.
Great combo. Seems like Greek Fire can just get damage out of nowhere. Such a great converter.
Absolutely. It's interesting to see how they're going to get out of the corner, though. And there it is, the level 2
do it.
once
Modern
again.
supers, baby.
I always ask, how are they going to do it? But it's right there. It's that easy. It's one button press. They just need the moment. They need to watch the Guile extend at all. Give them any sort of gap that they can super through.
Yeah, that just has to be so frustrating for Krusty Cia's. I'm assuming he doesn't see as much modern players on rank.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely an adjustment, because whenever you're playing against modern, even though that they are weaker and even though that they do lose some of their kit, it is just a completely different game that you have to prep for. You have to prep for those reaction supers. You have to prep for making them want to use it more often and losing out on that damage. But whenever you're at that low health, it's tough to.
And we'll see if Crusty can make those adjustments. Down 2-0. Greek Fire looking to go up 3-0 right here with these throw loops.
Doesn't bite on the light streams both times, but still stuck in corner here.
Has them against the ropes, burns himself out for this.
Just needs one more
hit.
throw here. Level 2 coming out. This might have them survive, but there's the level 2 again.
The super. And Krusty, these one-button supers are gonna haunt Krusty Sia in his dreams.
Oh, man, it's something to have just a really nice anti-projectile level 2 that you can just slam out whenever Guile starts getting antsy and tries to boom. It really is. Guile having the level 2 or not seems to just not matter whenever you have modern super.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that, down 3-0, Krusty Sia has got to be thinking about being less predictable, maybe baiting out some of these supers.
Absolutely.
They're just killing him right now.
Yeah, you gotta. It seems like Krusty Sia is winning a lot of the battles, especially with these anti-airs and fireball wars, but it's just losing out in the war as Greek Fire's interactions that they are getting are just hitting so much harder in the end game. But here we actually see what could be Krusty's round coming back. It seems like these chipped-in situations, getting the correct guesses and the correct reactions is paying off for Krusty.
And as we saw with Tochi last set, all it takes is 1 ounce of momentum, and you could bring it all the way back as a great flash kick right there. That will get you some momentum, all right.
Absolutely.
Going into round 2.
And with the round not being as close, we actually see that Greek Fire's gets it now, but was not starting with level 2.
Fade out with a flash kick right there.
Oh, meaty
overhead. And that might be round 2 for Greek Fire. It will be perfect.
Perfect.
What a response.
It is always so
Greek
nice.
Fire.
I said it earlier, but it's always so nice to see Perry on screen. He really does have a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah, he's got some really cool moves, and Greek Fire showing us all of them this set.
Absolutely. We're seeing like some wonderful patience from both of these players.
And there we go. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta bait out those supers, and now Krusty Sia in prime position to end it. And that will do it. 3-1.
That's some of the shimmies we want. Greek Fire probably expecting a follow-up on that button, but it didn't come out and ended up being the round, even though, as we can see here, this Krusty just spent so much time in the corner, and but in the end it paid out. In the end it got him the win, because it's once again it's not about the stats all the time. It's about what interactions you do get.
Yes, I agree, as he made the most of his opportunities, and as I said, he switched up his timings, baited out a super, and that's what allowed him to, avoid the 4-0.
Absolutely.
Great DX right there.
Right back to full screen.
Catches the bird knuckle.
Yeah, bird knuckle. It's really good, but if you already got the boom on screen, it's just gonna get you.
Greek Fire looking to see some of this momentum back.
You can't jump in on modern player, though.
Yeah, we see it once again.
You can't jump in on modern player, though. Gets the vertical shimmy. This might be the first round here. One more interaction, and there it is.
Greek Fire looking like they were gonna lose the round early, but 3 great anti-airs is all it took to bring it all the way back here.
Absolutely, this might be a sign that of Krusty starting to get frustrated, which I do understand. Modern can be frustrating to fight against sometimes, and a lot of times when you're going against classic prayers, when all else fails, you try jumping, but it just doesn't work against a player like Greek Fire, who has these consistent anti-airs.
Yeah, and I think Greek Fire recognizes the frustration and is just kind of getting away with anything they want right now, as this might end them.
Coming out. going to be the end of the 4th game, giving Fire yet another win, coming in 4-1. We've seen so many sets today being in this exact same situation. So it's going to be interesting to see, can Krusty come out and kind of bring us back like before?
Yeah, and once again, nearly 20 seconds spent in the corner. That just tells the whole story of the match. As
Absolutely.
Krusty Sia needs to figure something out here, as it is game point for Greek Fire.
Excellent EX boom here, keeping Greek Fire right where he wants him.
Great flash kick right there. Krusty Sia looking to stay alive here. Great
excellent anti-air.
Great throw escape. Krusty Sia look like they're going to take round 1, but we saw last time all it takes is one anti-air.
Outside the parry.
Great throw.
Another bird knuckle.
Back to the corner for Krusty.
Gets the parry bait. It's going to be interesting to see how they use this time in the corner. They didn't seem to let that traction slow them down at all as they take out
with the flash kick.
Another flash kick.
Oh yeah, Krusty understands the situation.
The one thing that Greek Fire and Krusty have in common is that you just cannot jump in on these players at all.
And no fly zone during these sets, as their anti-airs are just too good.
Absolutely. Krusty looking a little bit low on drive gauge here.
Gets him with the level 2 once again.
Doesn't extend it with the drive gauge, though, so it's just the one hit.
Tried to bait out a DP right there.
Jump. You
Gets him with the
jump.
anti-air again. Tripping him back.
Still plenty of interactions to be had. Just one more interaction here for Krusty, but it looks like this is going to be it for the round.
Round 3. Krusty against the ropes.
On match point here. Krusty looking to hold on.
Krusty Sia, I think Krusty Sia was just rattled by the level 2 and the Greek Fire to bring it back, as Krusty looking to seize some momentum back. Great punish right there.
This is a little bit of a tough matchup for Guile that we have seen. Crackshoot is such a good tool to use. And EX Fireball is really good at just closing in these distances as well. Gets the level 2 again. Again, so it's just the one hit. Just does a little bit of damage, but that is okay.
Great
just one more interaction.
One more hit.
Any interaction will do it.
To stay alive. Great perfect parry. Greek Fire is not going to make it easy for him.
Greek is just showing just excellent patience here.
There we go. That's all it took.
But looks like the recovering light fireball is just not enough. Once again, we're seeing that the stats aren't everything. Time cornered 11 seconds, almost 12, but gets both rounds anyway. We're seeing that like it looks like Krusty took advantage a little bit more of some of these punishes and got just a little bit of a lead on that. And that might have done it. Speaking of another punish counter on Greek Fire's NKHK target combo, Spacing Trap.
Yeah, they were both even on punish counters last round. But yeah, Krusty just being able to make the most of his. And that allowed him to stay alive here, as he needs 3 more.
One more good combo will do it for Krusty right now. Greek Fire needs to make some good decisions here to win this round.
Here we go. Krusty's looking to close him out. He's been dominating this round.
Oh, and there's
a punish by Greek Fire. And Fire maybe looking to.
All right, another.
something here.
That quick burn has just been getting punished every single time by Greek Fire. It's really rough to see happen. It really is. But Krusty's been ready every single time that mean kick heavy kick comes out. He is just ready to block both hits.
Yeah, these plays are adjusting to each other as Krusty is just dominating this round.
There we go. We need one good interaction here, and Krusty will be able to take the game. Here's the
Great
DI.
parry.
Doesn't get the follow-up on the standing heavy kick standing heavy kick punch counter. This time he does.
Yeah, misses the throw, and now it is Greek Fire pushing Krusty against the ropes.
Both of these players just need one good interaction to
Watch
beat
the
out the
move
game.
here in the corner. One good combo ends it for both of these players.
All right. This could put
Great
Greek Fire
flash
back
kick.
on match. Level 2 comes out.
He's just looking to burn him out.
Burnout.
Great parry.
Burns
Just
him out.
staying alive.
And there it is.
And there we go.
Krusty once again holding it together for yet another game. But we're it's almost like with all this time cornered every single game that Krusty's winning, it's almost like he's like putting himself in the corner and like saying like, I'm not letting you near me. This is as far as I'm going. You know, setting his boundaries and keeping Greek Fire back.
He's made himself comfortable in the corner. Even like, you see the stats and you think this guy's getting dominated, but he's in the corner and he's
Back out of
being able to
corner.
get the offense going. Great
Excellent
knockdown there.
conversion. EX flash kick to beat out the driver
Back
there.
throw.
But the drive deficit here, looking really heavy on Greek Fire side. This is exactly what Guile wants.
Both of these players keep trying jump-ins. We'll see if it works at least once here. As it's just anti-air after anti-air.
Out of the corner once again. We're seeing some
Greek
like
Fire.
here.
Barely holds a life lead, but we'll see. Great overhead. That might take the round.
Oh, it absolutely is.
And we're at
Putting
game
Fire
point.
back on game point. Could be the end of the set right here if unless Krusty can hold it together. Gets the EX flash kick, setting up his spacing already.
Great job by Krusty right there, doing everything they can to stay alive.
Absolutely. Oh, tries to go for the flash kick, but whips it. Maybe was going for EX flash kick, and it just didn't work out for him.
Level 2
Oh,
didn't get it, but he misses the punish.
This is it looks like it's gonna be kind of tough with Greek Fire now, trying to bring this back without the super bar.
No super bar at the moment.
No,
As Krusty taking full advantage of that, just throwing out fireballs. He's daring him to jump right now, just crouching, waiting for it. Great
gets
kick
the-
right there.
one more interaction, and that will do it. Punishing the whiff parry with a throw, the age-old classic.
And now, going into round 3, we might see a situation where Greek Fire might get back to a level 2, and if they can, it's gonna be scary for Krusty.
Absolutely. Meter game in this game is really strong, so it's going to be interesting to see just if they can and how long. Oh, gets out the DI against the overhead here.
Krusty with a flawless round right now, doing everything they can to stay alive.
Greek Fire just sitting right at 1 gauge. Just building these gauges back with this stand heavy kick and this medium punch heavy punch as they are entering back into the green bar zone, but not for long as they go for the drive rush forward.
And looking to burn him out here, he will. This could be it.
Oh,
He got him
punishes
with
the
the
whip.
reload.
All right, this is really good for Greek Fire. This is going to get half their drive bar back by the time they get to the OT situation. Gets
Great
the whip up
throw.
on the throw.
It's slipping away from Krusty. It is slipping away.
Oh,
That's
yes.
gonna do it. Greek Fire, bring it all the way back. It just slipped away from Krusty's hands. He had it. He
All
really
these
did.
guys were just so good. 125 seconds spent in the corner during this set versus 33. Really, really strong showing though. It goes to show that like the corner is the toughest spot, but it's not the end of the world. But we do know where the actual winner of the set stat wise is. 41 punish counters, 58 perfect parries, 41 successful throws versus 31, 3, and 19. Really great set.
Man,
really
that
great
was
job.
that was a really great set. And you know, Greek always showing the power of modern and doing it with a stick. I don't know if everyone knows that. They are playing with a dead ass old stick. It's
Yeah.
not leverless,
Yeah.
no pad. They're doing
They're-
modern with a stick.
They're the youngest old head I've ever met. I gotta say.
Exactly. All right. Well, that great start to Greek's attempt to get this $300 pot. We are going to another Premier Pool match. I want to mention it's WKD versus Freezy. Freezy, our Master Pool champion from last year, versus WKD, their first time in BLKO, but always a pleasure to watch WKD. So I hope you guys enjoy this match. But I'll leave it to you all.
All right, WKD versus Freezy. We got another modern Shoto player on our hands. I want to say Shoto player. I know Greekfire is not a dedicated Shoto player, but it tends to be what they kind of swing into with the Luke and the Terry. But WKD, a really strong modern Shoto player. I got to play them a couple days ago, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they adapt and play against a player like Freezy, who is very aggressive, very I want to say very mix-up heavy, and knows how to go in and like almost hunt their opponent.
Yeah, we're missing the elephant in the room right now, and that is we got a Blanka appearance, yo. As that is not a character we usually see, and
Yeah,
that's gonna make it interesting here.
This is gonna be a great show. This is Freezy, an amazing Blanka player. Also has a mine in their pocket, but we don't know if they're gonna pull it out. And WKD, who has a couple of modern Shotos that they play, but they especially play the modern Ken, the weakest version of the weakest Shoto.
I'm sure a lot of people would love to argue with you on that one. But they're looking strong right now, as they took away just half of Freezy's life, just kind of chipping away at them.
It's gonna be interesting to see how like a Blanco reacts to like the changing, because stuff like Blanca Ball and stuff gets a little bit easier to react to outside of Perfect Parry with the modern DP.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough adjustment for Freezy if he decides to stick with Blanka, as
Absolutely.
they could pull out the Mai, as we mentioned.
Yeah, gets the whip on it, but doesn't get the link. Burns them out, and I think it might have been a jump out trying to get out of corner there, trying to stay alive. As we're entering into the second round here.
It's been WKD. We haven't seen like much big combos so far. It's just kind of been WKD just chipping away at Freezy's life, and it's
Absolutely.
working.
Because sometimes it's not about the big combos, but it's about these little end things, these small bits of help, like we've seen, just like EXDPs and throws and chipping out with pokes. Got Freezy just so low here.
Yeah,
like,
just
gotta go for a guess. Doesn't
no
get it.
super, no big combos. He just kind of out footsies him, just chipping him away.
Absolutely. 0 second spit in corner. We've seen him maybe just in there for like maybe a frame or two just to get in, but like WKD just stayed in the mid screen, pushing Freezy wherever he wanted him.
As you know, we generally think that Blanka players are aggressive. We haven't seen it yet from Freezy. We'll see what adjustments they can make.
Excellent whip punish here. Gets the shimmy.
Another one. Here we
Excellent
go.
call out for the shimmy though. Now
Let's
we're
see
seeing
that
WKD in this.
Blanca offense.
Oh,
Here we go. That's gonna hurt.
EXTV coming out. Didn't get what he was looking for again.
It's another
didn't
one.
get what he's looking for.
Burnt out and in the corner.
Bunkatron setups coming in. This is gonna be some heavy damage. Now you're burnt out, so Freezy can just do whatever he wants.
Just yeah, and there we see the type of offense Blanca is capable of.
Absolutely.
It could be a turning point here. As a, I don't even know what happened.
That is the power of the drive rush hop. Baits out EXTPs, it baits out mashing, does it all. Oh, Freezy leveling,
Great.
really slowing down and adapting to WKD's playstyle here.
Yeah, and as it's now Freezy that's controlling the pace and just putting WKD in a blender here in the corner.
Oh,
Great job getting out though.
this is now, even though he's in burnout, this could still be.
There's that modern
Oh,
reaction.
there we go. Oh, wake up level 3, getting the burnout. Now this is Freezy's round to lose here as the stun
Mexico brings
hits.
it all the way back. Just it's only a level 3 super is all it takes for a modern player to get back into it.
Absolutely. But we're coming into this third round, and we're noticing just a slight resource disparity with the super meter. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is spent. EX Blanca ball into the Blancatron, gets the slide.
Great back throw right here. Blancatron on the board. WKD though getting out of there.
Slowing down, not going for these Okies as much anymore, trying to bait out exactly that. Some of these modern reactions and like a bit of nervousness almost that like some modern players distribute with their Twitch reactions. And that right there is
that
going
might
to
do
it.
it. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Tight set so far. 1-1 here.
This right here is what it looks like when a great player, instead of like just adapting to like a lot of people will be like, okay, he's hitting fireball here or he's doing a lot of jump-ins and stuff. Freezy seems to be taking it one step further and be like, okay, he's going for buttons here. He is he's slowing down and he's trying to bait me out of doing stuff. And we're seeing that that adaptation on that level seems to be working really well. So it's gonna be interesting to see WKD make that readjustment back again and try and catch Freezy off guard.
And that's just how you gotta play against modern players. Is if you get too complacent, too predictable, you're gonna just eat supers all day long.
Absolutely.
Great, perfect pair
excellent
right there,
perfect play.
continuing the corner pressure.
No, you
Trying
can't
to jump out.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a modern player.
But gets him in corner anyway with the crouching medium kick cancel. These corners are such tight moments, but it looks like low brush with that air ball. But sadly, in corner, we're probably gonna see. Yep, there's the level 1 reaction
right there.
This is what I was talking about earlier. The Blanca ball becomes so much more dangerous whenever you're going against modern player because it's so easy for them to just switch react and DP or level 1 and beat out your option.
Yeah, that's just going to be such a tough adjustment for Freezy to make to basically prevent himself from using a Blanca ball.
Absolutely. Sorry, you cannot jump. Oh, trying to bait out the heavy DP, I think here.
Great job with the corner pressure, not letting him out. But there's a throw, lets his guard down.
Level 2 coming out. We might be seeing an EXTP here soon. No, but it's a drive rush.
And there we go, once again with the reaction.
Level 1. Tried to bait out the level 1, but just moved just a little bit too far.
Great DI right there.
The modern reactions are there, but not for the DI, the great equalizer. Another
Both of them
Blancatron
tied in
coming
life
out.
right now. Great bait. As
Rough. Rough to see, but we're this is the type of like small adjustments that we really like to see here. WKD realizing really quickly that like, oh, Freezy is looking for me to be hyper aggressive, so I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna mix up what I'm being active with, and it really did throw Freezy off guard. It looked like.
And we're just seeing adjustment after adjustment being made by both of these players, honestly, as round 1 it was WKD, round 2 it was Freezy, and now WKD with the third one. We'll see the response here by Freezy.
Gets the punish this time. WKD almost burnt out here. Takes the hit, trying to avoid the burnout. Burns out anyway, trying to just survive these mixes.
Great punish right there. That's going to be round 1. Once again, both of these players just adapting so good to each other. They're just
Absolutely.
taking turns to see who dominates each other.
Bugs were just a little bit too far, getting clipped by the crouching medium kick drive rush.
Freezy back in the corner. Here come the throw loops. Try to bait out a throw right there.
It's gonna be interesting to see how. Oh,
wow!
Block that time so he gets the XTP into the crosscut DP. You cannot jump.
Yeah, that is just something that Freezy's gonna keep learning the hard way as they keep trying to maybe sneak a jump in there, trying to get out of the corner, but it's just no fly zone here.
Maybe if he just had like a little bit extra health, it would have been a good thing, because those crosscut DPs, they still get you out of the corner.
And great perfect parry. Time to get some offense going for Freezy here.
Setup. Oh.
Great throw and back to the corner for Freezy.
Back to the corner. Got him out of screen just enough that the Blancatron is gone now. Just to hop anyway. Back. Side swap once again. Fireball drive rush.
This is looking dire for Freezy. Burnt out here.
Absolutely.
Round 3 gets him with the combo. That might do it. I don't know. It's gonna.
I don't think it's gonna be one more guess, but he is burnt down. He is really low, so he's gonna be looking for that level 1 to get out here. Gets the air ball, but air ball is punishable up block there. Excellent spacing here as WKD stretches forward.
Yeah, WKD just saw that coming and taking that 3-1 lead. And I'm so interested to see what we're gonna see next round, as the adjustments made are just beautiful to watch.
These back and forth like micro adjustments and like where they're going. Oh, quick costume change.
We got the Blancatron out here.
That's the classic. You know, the reason why he was losing was actually because he was on the wrong costuming color. So he had to make a quick pop. You know.
Obviously.
And
here we go, the side switch again.
Mix-ups. Into another one. There it is. Side swap again. Blancatron helping out. It's like, I got you. And this is gotta do it for that round. The costume change. Changing everything.
That is that impressive offense that Blanca has on full display here. As Freezy looks to
this is definitely somebody who went back to the menu, took a step back, and made some mental adjustments.
Yeah, that's so important in a game like Street Fighter. And against a modern player, you got to be able to make those adjustments and stay in the right headspace.
Absolutely. We're looking. It's looking like it's almost last interaction here for Freezy. He just needs one more really good hit.
And there he goes. He got it.
Right there.
That's going to do it.
And absolutely an excellent readjustment, excellent gear change there by Freezy.
Yeah, it looked like WKD might be starting to run away with it, but Freezy just coming out and thrashing out here in game 5.
WKD was just making a little bit of spacing spacing micro adjustments that I think that Freezy might have caught on to last game, and that's where he got some of those really good whiff punishes.
Yeah, and he spent less than a
excellent.
second in the
Perfect.
corner in that last
Drops
round.
combo, gets it anyway. Slight mash.
Great Blanco ball right there. Side
Oh.
switch.
Mix
And
up.
here's that offense.
Oh,
And throw loop
Throw
right
a
here.
loop.
Baits out
oh,
the
and that
EXDP.
is gonna do it for
Yeah,
this
he's gonna
round.
kill right here.
Look,
Just
all the drive bars spent.
Freezy looking like a completely different player now. I think that costume change added some stats to Blanca.
Yeah, it really does something to you whenever you as a player takes a step back and makes a mental adjustment. You cannot jump. Oh, hell, holds parry for just a little bit too long there. Oh,
And
going for the
great
level,
job with the
trying to
level
chip out this drive gauge here.
And looks like we're gonna see a perfect
excellent,
round.
perfect.
Not entirely. It's gonna take a miracle
not-
for Freezy to come back this round.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking. We're probably gonna be seeing like a more reserved Freezy here, as they don't want to. Oh,
Baits it out. Goes for level 2. Confident he can bring it back.
Oh.
You know, spending
Oh,
meter on that.
oh,
Got the
oh.
perfect parry right there.
oh.
Ends any
Oh.
hopes and dreams Freezy had of bringing it back.
Yeah, still one more round left. One bar to each of them, almost back up to 2 for WKD. But you know, super meter builds so quickly in this game that might not even matter. Gets the punish.
Great, perfect parry right there. Now, back to the corner we go. We'll see what Freezy can do here on offense. Great job with the jump
Look at
in.
these players just, oh, it can't do that. EXTP coming out. We're seeing a lot of like EXTPs and level 1s as responses to these Blanca balls, and it almost makes me wonder if WKD just doesn't know that you can regular TP those, because they are an aerial move. He's definitely got the reactions for it, but it's
It does not seem to matter as
It
WKD
does
here
not.
with another win, putting himself at game point.
yeah, game point coming in here. But as we've seen before, it's not the end all be all. We've seen a lot of comebacks tonight.
Yeah.
Even from the first, just a lot of comebacks. A lot of
Yeah,
really good adjustments being made.
Yeah, that first set with Tochi was just amazing to see a 4-1 comeback, and 4-2, this is much more doable here.
You cannot jump, but this crosscut DP I think is actually good. He had the life to spare to get him out of corner and get him these interactions that he was looking for. Getting the counter hit.
Great
All right,
job
now
keeping
we're
him in the corner here.
Oh,
Freezy fighting for his life here. Look like they're gonna take round 1, and they
one.
will with that level 1.
That's an excellent spin at level 1, I think. Securing that round and giving himself that extra life. This is one less round that he has to fight to try and make it back if WKD gets around to it. Oh, but baits out the
Once
EXP
again. And got him burnt out.
Yeah, we're
This
gonna
might be a
we're-
statement win by Freezy here.
Absolutely. Now, we might be seeing. Oh, there's the first drive impact. Freezy looking to burn out here.
Great side
And
switch,
there
and
it
that's
is.
the burnout.
Great stun.
Can he
This
kill
should
right
be-
here? I believe he
this should
can.
be it. Level 1 kills right now, but he might not be
And
it.
he will
Anyway.
do it. Better safe than sorry. Freezy with a statement win here, as the score is 4-3.
Freezy looked at WKD. He said, "It is not over yet." Making him fight another game, keeping things going. 21 seconds in corner. This was a game that was truly dominated by Freezy. These micro adjustments really starting to play off.
And a dominant win like that, we'll see what kind of mental adjustments WKD can make, because that can be rattling.
Absolutely. This is the counter hit on these step kicks, but EX up ball.
And Putting Freezy in the corner here.
Here we go. There's some throwing movement. Oh, you cannot jump for that cross cut. Once again, getting out of corner with life to spare. As we're entering in the corner here, though.
That is not WKD in the corner, but they do have the life lead. See what they do, burning themselves out for that throw.
Absolutely. Oh, whips the throw, but doesn't get the punish.
Great job there. Not gonna end the round yet.
Oh, there it is. Blocks
That
the
will, though.
slide.
It is game point here, WKD. Freezy looking to avoid going 0-1 in week 1.
2 rounds that they have to bring it back, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they make these adjustments.
They just gotta take it 1 round at a time. They just gotta think, I gotta win this round and just let it snowball from there.
Oh,
Great,
excellent!
perfect parry right there. That will get some momentum going, and now corner pressure. Great job keeping WKD in the corner.
Oh, this is gonna do so much damage into another one, and this is gonna be the round here.
Yeah, just disgusting damage there by Freezy.
Being spent, but it doesn't matter. He gets 3 more at the start of the next round to help him out and get him these interactions that he's looking for.
Here we go. This could be it for Freezy, but he's trying everything in his power to stay alive. Both of them just kind of testing the waters out here in neutral. Goes for the level 2, I guess. Looking for some burnout.
Oh, and
great level
that
3
is going to save him from the burnout. But it might not save him from the level 2, as level 2 is just not draining. We still got mixes to make.
The pressure.
Oh!
Great job there.
Into the
Level 1
to
is
get
gonna
burnout.
empty out his drive meter, and Freezy has life. That's gonna do it.
Oh my god, into the Blancatron, and there it is. Go, my son. Hold down the corner.
Game
Oh my
9.
god.
Here we go.
If I knew that these games were going to be so heart-wrenching, I wouldn't have signed up this week. Oh my goodness, these comeback stories. Coming into the 9th game, Freezy and WKD are showing so much adjustments in so many good plays.
Yeah, and it's been an amazing chess match between both of these players, but it all comes down to this here in game 9.
Absolutely.
Who will fold under the pressure, as WKD making a statement early on here.
Bro, another take throw back to back. Oh, goes
Great
for the
side
run.
switch.
Oh, side switch again.
And both of them about a little even on life.
Yes, in these
Freezy
last
taking
couple
the
of
lead.
rounds. Another one. Oh, trying to look for that reversal. It doesn't come out though. WKD says no. You gotta work for it.
Both of them tied on life right now. WKD burnt himself out. One more throw will do it.
Oh.
Great drive reversal.
Oh, we're gonna be seeing probably a level 1 coming in, but it doesn't
Great
matter.
job right there
Oh,
by WKD.
Oh, this is game point right now for WKD.
Here we go. Game point. Close out the night, WKD. Great job there on the combo. Keep him in the corner. But the
Nice
side
air ball
flip
for the side swap. And yep, and we're gonna be seeing
into
Blanca Ball
level
coming out.
2.
Oh, but burns himself out. Are we gonna be seeing maybe a level 1 or a level 3 coming out of WKD as a response to some of this pressure? There it is!
Level 3. He baited it.
Oh, this is
Great
not
job there by Freezy. Got him burnt down the corner with no meter. That's gonna do it.
that point coming in. Final game, final round for Freezy and WKD, looking to close it out for the night.
For those of us with heart problems in the stream, I suggest you tune off, because this is gonna get intense here in round 3. Here we go.
Take throw.
WKD keeping him in the corner.
3. Oh, it doesn't go for a 4th. Oh, there it is. 1.
Throw loops here.
Oh, just the whip punish slice spacing. Oh, this could be it.
WKD dominating right here.
Oh, and another one.
Freezy
Oh.
just can't stop him.
Freezy. Take it, and this
That's
is
gonna
it.
be it. A
Oh my
perfect closeout. Night 1
Oh,
of BLKO.
God.
What a way to
Oh.
do it.
What an amazing set. We've seen that once again, it's not every stat is the reason why you win, but this time we do see the clear and objective winner here with these stats. 34 punish counters and 36 successful throws. That is so much free damage coming in on the side of WKD. And we've really seen that worked out for him, too. A lot of those throws being taken really gave him the slight edge that he needed.
Yeah, and he spent 132 seconds in the corner, but if you got great defense like WKD had, then it doesn't really matter that much.
Absolutely, especially with Freezy, just keep putting him back in the corner. Every chance he got, he was like, "No, you're staying here."
Yeah, some of the defensive moves that WKD did against that level 2 pressure, I think people need to go back and watch that and see exactly what they did. It was incredible. Really
Absolutely.
impressive set. Really impressive set. And that does cap off our night of sets.
Woo!
This is an amazing first episode of the
Oh.
showcase. I want to thank you both for coming on here and seeing these awesome matches in the second block. I hope you had fun. That was incredible.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Thank you so much for having me here. It was a blast, truly.
Yeah, and it's been an honor to have you here on our first episode. Before we let you guys go, I want to give you a chance to plug anything that's going on with you. Ace of Diamonds, why don't we start with you?
Not much going on. I hope you guys like me enough so I can keep commentating here. And if you're ever looking for a scrubby Honda to play, just hop on the Discord. I'll be there.
You'd be very modest. You have taken out some big names at OFS. Come out to OFS and fight Ace of Diamonds in the Master Pool. But thanks for coming on, Ace of Diamonds. LFH, you did a fantastic job.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm brand new to commentating myself. If you want to find any of my socials, right here, this name on like basically every site known to man, you should be able to find me. I try to post as frequently as I can, not as often as I want to. But yeah, absolutely. And you can find me also on FightRise. Come in. I'm always chatting. I am the world's greatest Terry. I'm number 1 in the universe. Number 1 in everybody's hearts.
Definitely not being modest is Las Vegas.
Not being modest. Not.
and hey, I really appreciate you streaming your beef matches, your BLKO matches. Everyone loves watching them, so thank you, and please keep doing
Absolutely.
that for the community.
Absolutely.
We are running way over time, so I am gonna say goodbye to you guys. Ham Jam, we want to just show what's going on in the server real quick, and then I've got to also raid somebody. So as I mentioned, One Fight Stand, we have One Fight Stand North America happening every other Tuesday. We got one coming up next week. We also have a One Fight Stand series on the EU side of things on Mondays, every other Monday. Please come and join us if you want a shot at commentating these streams, or even being featured in one of our future streams. That's the place to go. You want to show up to One Fight Stand and really be a part of the community. It's the best way to do it. BLKO X Rating Showcase, what a great show. We're going to do this every week for the season. And Urge to Fight 15, I mentioned it earlier. Fistful of Euros. We got some incredible EU fighters that we're featuring on a fight card. We've got Railgun and Andre J. These guys are some of the best players in that whole continent. So you definitely want to come out and watch those guys. But I think that is it. We are going to call it a night. I hope to see you next week as we feature week 2 of matches. And as these weeks go on, a lot on the line. These players are trying to fight to be in their single elimination or double elimination bracket, and in the premier pool, they're all fighting for big money here. So definitely tune in next time and check that out. All right, I am going to raid somebody real quick. LFH, I'm sorry to put you on the spot. Can you help me out and just fill some time here while I figure this out?
Absolutely. This was an amazing night. Absolutely. I can't wait for next week as we're tuning in because I actually took a peek at the matches being played next week, and we have some insanely good matches to pick from. So it is going to be an amazing sight once we get there. I think to name a few, I think in the Spartan pool, we have a couple of good sets from Arrow coming in, which are going to be very close. They've been doing very good. The Premier pool has also been popping off, and we got some amazing sets coming in, like Big Mac Combo versus Freezy is next week. Mag versus Lazy Boredom is next week. So like so many good sets to pick from that it's got. I feel like Hot Soup's gonna have a hard time. You guys are gonna give Hot Soup a heart attack trying to pick these.
Yeah, no spoilers, but I heard that Ankros and Juzzy played a classic today, and maybe we'll see that one.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah, no spoilers for sure. We'll see what we got going. But I do have someone to raid here. I'm going to throw everyone over to Cujo Kate. Please say hi to Cujo Kate from FightRise for us. But yeah, thank you all again for joining us, and we'll see you next week.